So Carson, how do I become a great football player like you?
Well, practice and having a professional team to answer the call and handle anything you throw their way is also important.
Hey Carson, thanks for teaching crew about community banking at First Western. First Western, you can bank on us.
The Jersey Mike's catering box is the easiest way to feed your friends. The hard part is picking your sub. That's why we're having a draft. With the first pick, Sarah from Carolina selects number 13, the original Italian.
You know, I trusted my gut, and that's exactly where the sub's gonna go, so.
Hold on, we've got a trade. Jake traded his second pick with me, because I'm starved. Freshly sliced subs to go, wherever you and your friends go. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
For those who dream big, Ackerman Estvold is here with the latest tools and innovations to design smart. Our team of architects and engineers carefully plan every step of construction, making it possible to build bold. And most importantly, we know how valuable it is to give back, ensuring our communities continue to thrive for generations to come. That's Ackerman Estvold.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow the PSP Network on all social media platforms and hit that subscribe button on YouTube. PSP Network. It's game day.
An injury can happen anywhere, at any time, to anyone. It's not really something you can schedule on your calendar. But when it happens to you and it's not your fault, there's one law firm to remember. That firm is Schweigert, Clemene, and McBride. We live here and take pride in helping our community. We know this area inside and out. We put in the work and fight for what's right so justice can prevail for you. That is what we're all about. We're on your side. We're Schweigert, Clamine, and McBride.
The foundation of the financial planning approach at Legacy Financial Partners is a personal relationship. Our unique and collaborative approach to financial planning starts with your dreams, not just the numbers. We will work with you regularly to take action to update your plan as your needs evolve, recommending products and services that are right for your situation.
For decades, Nodak Insurance Company has been serving our state's residents in good times and challenging times. We come together for the greater good, from simple acts of kindness to company-wide efforts that make a difference in our community. It's who we are, rooted in North Dakota and ready to serve when it matters most. Nodak Insurance Company, agents with answers.
Darren Johnson, Cody Olson, and Scott Wilkins, your agents with answers in Mandan.
Meet Gary. Gary is an ordinary guy, but right now Gary has car trouble. Gary doesn't know about magic towing. Don't be like Gary. Remember the name and the number. It's Magic Towing. We are here to help 24/7. Magic Towing in Western North Dakota. Don't be like Gary. Remember the name and the number. It's Magic Towing.
Welcome into PSP Network's coverage of Thursday Night Volleyball. Tonight, we are at the capital city located here in Bismarck, North Dakota. My name is Dallas Hansen, joined alongside Jenny Welsh. Jenny, how are we doing tonight? It's good to meet you.
Good to meet you. I'm happy to be back.
You're repping the University of Mary tonight. Got to give you props there. And I just got to know you a little bit here, but very, very thick here in the volleyball community. How does it feel to be back in the gymnasium?
It feels awesome. Just the smells and the sounds of being back in the gym. I love it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to tonight as we're going to have the Minot High Majets against the Legacy Sabres. Right now you're listening to our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. Valvoline Instant Oil Change, they're your locally owned oil change headquarters. 25 years of the Lundins taking care of people. Local actually matters, not to mention this oil change is a stay-in-your-car drive-through oil change. They typically perform it in about 15 minutes or less. Find them in Minot, North Dakota and Bismarck, North Dakota. It's Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Let's take a look at a little bit about this roster. Let's start off with the Legacy Sabres, who are going to be in their home white jerseys tonight. I know, Jenny, you've got some interesting connections here. One of your former assistant coaches is now the head coach. She's been here, an interesting fact, since day one where Legacy's established their volleyball program.
Yeah, Jen is just a fabulous coach with a great volleyball mind. And so she was my assistant coach when we were coaching up at BSC, and they were opening Legacy High School, and we talked about it, and I said, you have to go. You have to go. They need you. You have a lot to give these young people, and she's been here from day one and has a really nice program built here.
Yeah, and I mean, as we look at their roster, a couple names jump out. Us Cambry Volk, who had an outstanding year last year, 138 kills, 128 digs, 29 aces, Jenny. But there's this lingering kind of cloud above Miss Cambry Volk's head, and that's injuries.
Yeah, it sounds like she's a question mark for tonight, which, you know what, they're going to have to plug and play and get somebody in there to help the team out.
And then you look at the big girl in the middle, who's an outstanding basketball player, very good volleyball player. That's Marley Falcon. I know she's got a lot of offers on the table. She's just a junior, which is incredible to hear about. 115 kills, 44 blocks. Jenny, what do you think of Marley Falcon?
I love it when they are dual sport athletes. You know, when they're competitive and they play more than one sport in one season, it just lends itself to being a better all-around athlete. And competitiveness is always a good thing.
You nailed that one. I'm a big dual sport guy, too. Let's take a look at the Minot High Majets, who come in here. A couple nice pieces. Eve Knutson, a nice player for him as well. But what can you tell us about the Majets that we'll need to know for tonight's contest?
Their setter is solid. You know, she's been around for a while now, and she's got nice hands. She knows how to play the game. She knows how to keep her team calm and in the moment, and they're going to need that senior leadership from her.
If you look at some of the girls that are going to be going head-to-head, Brooke Bedell, the outstanding 5'8 junior, 10 kills last year, but learning a little bit about this Majets volleyball team, she's starting to kind of come into her own.
Yeah, anytime that you can get somebody with some stats like that and stuff the stat sheet, even early in the season, you got to like that.
Let's take a look at our WDA volleyball standings real quick here. As Century, who was your former home for a while here, Jenny, they're right now 7-0, fantastic. And you go down to Bismarck High, 5-2. Scroll down a little bit, there you see Legacy at 4, Minot at 5. But I know every year the WDA volleyball is tough in all sports, but this year it seems very compact.
Yeah, the top of that group is very competitive, and anyone even toward the bottom can knock off anyone at any given night. You got to come ready to play.
Minot High Jets coming in this game 3-4. The Legacy Sabres coming in identical 3-4. We're going to take a quick break, and we come back. We'll talk a little bit more with our crew here and get underway from the capital city. You're listening to and watching volleyball from the WDA here on PSP Network.
Looking for the ultimate way to relax? Spas Etc., Bismarck's #1 hot tub and sauna dealer, brings luxury and wellness straight to your home. Discover top brands, Sundance hot tubs, and Michael Phelps swim spas that deliver not just relaxation, but real therapeutic benefits. Right now, save up to $5,000 or enjoy up to 72 months interest-free financing. Visit us today at 1420 East Main Avenue in Bismarck and experience the best deals for yourself.
Today, we deliver more wonderful birthdays at Trinity Health Family Birth Center. We offer all new private, family-centered suites. Our maternity team provides more personalized support, advanced care, and the reassurances of a NICU and a neonatologist on staff. Take a virtual tour at trinityhealth.org/familybirthcenter. Trinity Health, making more possible.
Welcome back to Legacy High School. Again, my name is Dallas Hansen, joined alongside Jenny Walsh as we are just getting underway here. They're about to do their starting lineups along with the Star Spangled Banner. We've not only covering volleyball this fall, but we've got a big packed fall football schedule along with a few soccer games. I myself and Chuck Claremont are going to be coming here live from Mandan for a fantastic game alongside a couple other games as well. Trying to get that schedule up here a little bit. You've been listening to our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. Valvoline Instant Oil, 25 years of Lundin's taking care of people. Make sure to check them out in Minot and Bismarck. There's our schedule for tomorrow. Central McLean versus Trinity. That promises to be a fantastic one. Oh, actually, we're going to change it again here. It's all good. Appreciate all of the cameramen and our producers coming into work here. One of my favorite things about volleyball, Jenny, is watching the warm-ups because you get to kind of see who are the athletes out there, what are we looking like. A lot of loose volleyballs as well. You got to play a heads up out there. But what are you seeing out there right now as their teams are warming up?
I like it. I've been watching Legacy hitting here in their warm-ups. The setter now was hitting before, and she's a lefty, so I kind of want to see what's happening there. But they have some strong, tall middles. They look really athletic. And this is the time to really see if you're on or not. You know what? Let it fly. There's no block in front of you, so let it go and see how you're feeling tonight.
See how you're feeling tonight is exactly a good way to put it here. There are some interesting pieces talking with the Minot High Jets a little bit before this. A lot of different coaching changes. They're trying to bring this program back to the top notch. What can you tell us what you saw when you were coaching back then to today? What's the transition been like?
Back in the day, Minot was very, very tough. They were at the top of the WDA year in, year out. They were very good, and they've had some ups and downs since then. So I know now with Minot North coming in, I'm sure they've had some kids leave Minot, go to North, and so they need to let the dust settle there and see if they can bring it back to the glory. And that was probably the late 80s, that they were just really, really tough.
Great facts there brought to you by Jenny Welsh. Let's take a look here at our scheduled Central McLean versus Trinity tomorrow. Then we've got Shanley visiting Mandan. Myself and Chuck Claremont will be on that call. And then Cheyenne and Minot on that next day. And then Kenmare, a little 9-man action there. Kenmare is going to play host to Berthold. Going to be a lot of action. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube page. All you have to do and to watch it for free is at PSP Network. Also, all of our scheduled events, standings, everything you need and more for Sporting World in North Dakota. That's psp.network. Got about 40 seconds underway. We're going to take one more commercial break, and then we will be live here as the Legacy Sabres take on the Minot Jets.
Being in business for over 25 years, we've learned a lot about why local matters. Unlike those guys, we take pride in our work and back our tires with our Plus Plan guarantee to get the most out of your tire's lifespan.
Are the tires the same size on all the sides?
We strive to provide great value to our guests and lowest prices guaranteed.
That's not good.
Stop at a trusted tire and auto and get a set of tires from people you know and trust, and will even match those guys.
At Shots Crossroads, we make 8 gallons of homemade ranch dressing every day, so you can smother your dinner salad with it, dip those crispy golden French fries in it, and dunk your breaded chicken strips. You can even cover your... Wait, no. You can't put ranch on steak, or can you? Shots Crossroads. Don't forget the ranch.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change-anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
We want it all. We want our dog to fetch it.
Drop it.
And drop it.
Drop it.
We want to fix it ourselves. And actually fix it. We want to order the market price lobster. And know the market price of the lobster.
How much is... Whatever the market says.
Sadly, we can't have it all. Except at Sport Clips, where we check in with the pros in men's hair and totally check out with pure, uninterrupted relaxation. Sport Clips. It's a game changer.
Beautiful rendition there of the Star Spangled Banner, sung by a local Legacy high school student. Didn't catch the name. Did you at all, Jenny?
I didn't, but she was really good.
That was fantastic. We're all set up here for action. Thank you for choosing PSP Network. First up for the Minot High Majets, their starting lineup. They're going to go a little bit like this. 13, they're going to throw in there Kinsey Gilmore alongside Eve Knutson, Kara Lawson, Camden Vardy, a player to watch. Camden wears number 14. Then they're going to throw Brooke Bedell in there. She wears number 27. We talked about her being a tall girl in the middle, somebody to watch, alongside with Mackenzie Duffner. Duffner last year, 33 assists, 2 aces. Definitely a player to watch. And some of these players, I know we talked about players coming into their own, Jenny, but you get a kind of a feeling with this Minot High team trying to find their identity here a little bit tonight in Bismarck.
Yep, absolutely. And it's going to start in that setting position. You know, you get to run the show, quarterback the team, and you know, she's going to want it for the rest of the team.
Quarterback the team. You're getting us all psyched up for football tomorrow night. You've been listening to our Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Appreciate them for coming along to do our pregame sponsorship. Also want to thank BNC National Bank for providing tonight's scoreboard for everybody at home. BNC National Bank with locations throughout North Dakota, Minnesota, and Arizona. BNC National Bank provides you with banking and wealth management services for your business and family. Visit them today. That's bnc.bank. Here come the Legacy Sabres in their home whites. Doing some introductions here. Marley Falcon among one of them. Also, we got to talk a little bit about number 5, Carly McLeod. She's an up-and-coming player. Brooklyn Pudwill, 10 kills She's playing nice. And then Finley Fettig, kind of an unsung hero for the Sabres, plays very well and a good team player.
Yeah, Jen and I were having a conversation a few weeks ago, and she said that that was a girl that she was kind of really looking at to maybe do some big things this season. So I'm really excited to watch her.
And then Mackenzie Schelke, she's number 13, another player to watch. We are getting set here for underway. Thank you for choosing us here at PSP Network. My name is Dallas Hansen, joined alongside Jenny Walsh, excuse me. I know we're talking about Carrie Walsh. I was hoping she was a relative of yours, a great Olympic athlete, and you said, no, Dallas, she isn't.
No, that would have been great, though,
That would have been great. That would have been great. Any last thoughts before we get this thing rolling?
That, your home season opener, I know they played in the crossover already. Legacy did, but they just want to start out hot.
Yeah, 1,000%. You were watching Minot North yesterday play Legacy, and tell us a little bit about what you saw there.
Really up and down, and I talked to Jen about that when I got here tonight, and she said, too, we got to find a little bit more even keel. The highs can't be too high, and the lows just can't be too low.
They've got a good crowd on hand here. Look at the
Fun.
student center over there getting all – must be Hawaiian night
That's
here
what
at
I'm
the
getting
Capital
from
City.
that, yep.
Referees are getting set up here, telling each of the players. And a player to watch. She's wearing the white jerseys for the Majettes. That's Camden Vardy. Kind of does a little bit of everything for the Majettes. It's going to be the Majettes that are going to hit it off for us tonight from the capital city. Everett Deshaw sends it over. Ooh, nice play there. Good setup there, but we were talking about it early on, and that's another nice hit by Marley Falcon, but out of bounds, so that'll be a point for the Majettes.
Yeah, one-on-one battle, just a single blocker. She needs to win that.
Deshaw again sends it over to Legacy. Nice little pass over to Majettes. Trying to control the tempo here right away. Into the net. Ooh, nice save. Well, we're going to have a point for the Sabres. What happened there?
Yeah, 4 hits, so that hit never crossed the plane, no block, and so automatic point to Legacy.
Coaching staff for the Sabres being very vocal. You can tell, like you said, they want us to come off with a hot start. Majettes, Eve Knutson sends it inbounds. Nice job there by Eve.
Nice set by Duffner right there. Just a quick back set. I think people expected it to go all the way out to the pin, and so they caught the blockers off guard.
Something that a lot of people don't realize is how much timing is involved with the game of volleyball.
Very much. Yep, that is something you practice day in, day out.
The Jets up 2-1 early on in this volleyball match. Ooh, way behind. So kind of a miscue there from the Sabres.
Yep, that ball would have been out. Anything, she's playing pretty deep, so anything above your waist is more than likely out at that point.
Majettes will serve it up again. Nice dig there. Look at that. That's beautiful, Jenny.
Yep, nice play over. Oh, didn't expect. Oh, nice up.
Great defense, a little offense there.
Get reset.
Wow, what a spike, but she crossed the line, so they will take that point and give it to the Sabres.
Yeah.
A good effort there, though.
It was really nice. The set was just a little bit tight to the net and handcuffed her, so she hit the net on the way down.
Gilmore's got some power, just crossed the line there. Falcon sends it over the Majettes. Eve again. She gets another one. Eve Knutson off to a nice start.
Again, really nice set by Duffner. She jump set that, so the block has to honor that, but then set it behind her because she is in the front row, so she could jump and put it over.
Vardy, she's going to send it over for the Majettes. Sabres find themselves down 2 points here early in the first game. Gilmore. Oh, out of bounds, but a good set. Good idea, just wrong placement.
Great idea. Down the line, always something you want to test early in the game. Is your libero going to cover all the way to the line, or are they going to leave that open? You can't be everywhere.
So Brooklyn Pudwill is going to serve it over. There's number 7. Brooklyn, a 5'11 junior. The lefty. What a nice block there, huh?
Yeah, Legacy was ready for it that time. That's a third quick set in the middle, and so this time they were ready and read it well.
We got a tie volleyball game here, 4 apiece. The Jets have had good teamwork thus far. Get it over the net. Trying to find an open
way
spot.
to see the open floor on that.
What did she see there? She just threw it over. Must have saw some right away.
Well, there was a little bit of chaos on Minot's side. Who's going to take it? You should, I should. Had a free ball go over. Saw the opportunity with the open corner.
Nice job there by Carly McLeod. Another nice block, and you get the feeling the Sabres starting to get their rhythm here.
Really nice timing on that.
Sabres, who fell down 4-1 early on, now we're up 6-4. Vardy sets it up. Back to Gilmore, across the net. Nice little way to find you were talking about locations. A great job finding a location there by Duffner.
Yeah, there again, I mean, that's that senior leadership, and so there have been a couple blocks, and so this time she took matters into her own hands.
So Mackenzie Duffner, the 5'11 senior, she's going to try to send this one over. Majette's down 6-5. Duffner does. Sabres on their third hit, get it over. Duffner, nice pick up there. Oh, beautiful shot by Deshaw, but again, it was Duffner setting everything up.
Yep, just running a really nice offense right now. Oh, we had a net call.
So explain to the community what that was.
Yep, again, Minot was in the net, so they've had quite a few net calls here right away, so might want to think about maybe just getting that set just a little bit more off the net to give them room to swing through.
Control what you can control, correct?
Absolutely.
Duffner sends it back over to Gilmore. Gilmore tried to find an empty spot there. Legacy right there. Ooh, great offense and defense. Big spike there, and we're going to have another one, correct?
Another one. Sometimes it does get contagious.
So the Minot High coaching staff with some words to the officials as well, as they are down now 8-5 in game one. Hitting it back over to Sammy Watson. Majette's trying to get an answer. Deshaw puts it up. Back to Gilmore. Taps it over.
A little indecisiveness right there. Free ball for Legacy. Let's see if they can do something with it.
Wow, both teams playing well. This is the best volley we've seen all night. Just out of bounds there, but back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah. I'd like to see them be aggressive. Again, something that you can take a swing at it, do it.
I just saw Coach talk to Finley Fettig saying, hey, when you have a shot, take it. Be aggressive out there. Majette's throw one into the net. So that's going to be a point to the Sabres. 9-6 right now, still in game one. Majette's had that nice start, but have since fallen a little down here as the Sabres were able to gather their momentum and find a rhythm here in the volleyball game.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but that is Cambry Volk out there.
Yes, you're right.
So,
and that's good to see.
Great to see. Never want to see an injury ever.
Well, exactly, especially with a senior that's very talented. And Sabres send it over here. Nice play in the middle there by Bedell. Bedell is able to score for the Majettes, 10-7.
Saw that open shot, the 4-4 is what we call that. Cross the net there, somebody's got to pick that up.
Eve Knutson comes in for, I believe that was Camden Vardy. Vardy takes a seat on the bench. Wow. Oh, that was about as close as you can get, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
So the Majettes going on a little bit of a run here. Mackenzie Duffner sends it over to the Sabres. Sabres have played great defense so far. There's the kill you were talking about, Jenny.
Nice, right through the block. That had some power behind it.
Yeah, I guess that was scary power.
Yeah, well, and blocking comes from your core too. So you got to be strong up there, especially with a great athlete coming at you.
Marley Falcon, the outstanding junior, 6'2", middle hitter, player to watch. Little miscommunication there, and what are we going to have?
Yeah, that's going to be a double hit on the Sabres.
It almost looked like Falcon was preparing to lift off, and then just two players bounced into each other, and that's just unforeseen circumstance? Or
Well, and volleyball is so unique in that way. You have to have that communication. You're sharing a court 30 by 30 with 5 other people. Like, you have to talk. And coaches, you know, they talk about that all the time, but there you saw it.
So Everett Deshaw was able to get the ace there. She gets it over the net, barely, but she got it over. 11-10, still Sabres with a 1-point advantage. Deshaw sends it over. They're trying to get it down low. They will. That was Marley that sent it over. Eve against Marley. What a matchup that's going to be.
Yeah, very nice. Touch it, slow it down. Oh, there she goes. That lefty, I liked her in warm-ups. I really like that swing.
Yeah, good job there by Brooklyn, the 5'11 junior. The crowd getting into it here. You got to love it.
You got to let them know you're here.
Sporting teams supporting sporting teams. That's what high school athletics is all about.
Absolutely.
Nice job there by both squads to play a little touch and go there at the net. Falcon gets a chance at it. Wow.
That was just being athletic. That was awesome.
Marley Falcon making her presence known. And it was kind of funny. After the first hit, she kind of misplaced it. But since then, she's really found her mark.
Yep.
My Jets down by 3 in the first game here. Send it over. Falcon again. Good job there by Eve, but she crossed the line.
Net call again.
Yeah.
Yep, Minot is they're giving away a lot of points on that. They're gonna have to clean that up.
Such a good way to put it. Giving up points. I mean, it's tough to come by in an evenly matchup like this. Might come down to that.
Right, in the rally score system, it's hard to give away those points like that.
Good job there by Bedell, but even better job there by Pudwell as she is able to send it right back to the Majets. We're going to have a timeout on the floor. Right now the Sabres 15, Majets 10. We're going to take a 1-minute timeout. Don't go anywhere.
You worked hard, saved well, and invested wisely. Whether it's paying for a child's education, taking the family trip you've dreamed of, giving back to the community, or funding a confident retirement, we can help you reach your goals. We are passionate about helping you make smart decisions about your spending and saving so you can feel confident about the future while enjoying life today. Together, we can design a personalized plan that takes into account your short and long-term needs and wants, but is flexible enough to adjust as your life changes.
I think.
All right, we are back at the capital city. Legacy High School is the place. Volleyball is the game. Right now it's the Majets down by 5 to the Sabres. I want to thank our sponsorships. One of them that is sponsoring timeouts this year is First International Bank and Trust. They are a full-service, family-owned, independent community bank built on the bond between our employees and customers. Founded in 1910 and growing to serve rural and urban communities across Arizona, Minnesota, North Dakota, and South Dakota. Find them online at fibt.com. It's a little bit of a windy day here in the great state of North Dakota. About blew off the road traveling down from Minot, but we made it.
Just slightly, right?
Beautiful, beautiful play there by Mackenzie Duffner.
Once again, senior taking matters into her own hands, and she said, no more in this scoring run.
It's incredible the hand-eye coordination that somebody has to find just the spot that none of the other 6 girls are at.
Right, and you got to teach your setter to use her peripheral vision, see, is there somebody up there? Is there a block in front of me? Or is that donut or hole in the middle just wide open?
Gilmore sends it back over. Great defense here from the Sabres. Vardy's able to dig it up there. Back to Gilmore. Ooh, another nice play there by Cambry. Volk.
Really nice athletic play.
Setting it up for Eve. Eve off the hands and not enough, so Eve Knutson another one.
Yeah, way to use the block there. Yes, that outside blocker, you got to get your hand turned toward area 6, back to the middle of the court, and she just caught her with a flat hand.
Eve Knutson, one of the seniors here for the Majets. All right, there they go again. How about that? You don't see that usually, do you?
Not out of the libero. I mean, she's in that different colored jersey for a reason. Usually, great defensive passer, and so, yep, that score to the server on that one.
Jayla Hansen, the 5'5 senior, able to get one. She'll serve it back up. Legacy not messing around this time. Oh, my, and hit the line judge.
I think there was a touch.
Okay.
Yeah. Touch or net again.
So what are we going to have here? Officials are going to get together.
Should be point Legacy.
Okay. Boy, I feel bad for that line judge. She just wore that one. Put up the flag to defend yourself at least here a little bit.
Fun blast to the past. I used to coach her when she played high school for Bismarck High back in the day.
Nice block there and better offense again, so she gets the block and sends it back.
Yeah, that was nice. Clean up the trash at the net.
Finley Fettig, the junior, 6 foot, playing out of her shoes tonight. Marley Falcon will serve it up. 17-13 Legacy on top. Game 1. Knutson had the hot hand for the Majettes so far.
Nice dig by the middle.
Not able to get it over there, so back to a 3-point game. It's been very, very touch and go and a tight one so far.
Yeah, a little bit of scoring runs that have benefited Legacy, and that's why they're 3 up. Other than that, very close play.
Vardy sends it over. Sabres who've had great defense tonight. Another play by Gilmore. No dice. Wow, Volt puts an ace on that one. How about that? Looked like a Roger Clemens fastball.
You have to love that. What is she, 5'5"?
Yeah.
Just elevated and let it go.
Getting her back into the starting lineup is going to be huge for the Sabre
Huge,
volleyball
I agree.
team. Duffner sends it over. She's done a few times tonight, not able to trick the Sabres that time. Sets up for Gilmore. Nice defense there from the Majettes.
Block is out of bounds, so that will be point Legacy.
So we're going to have a timeout here. Majettes want to take time. We'll take time as well. Game 1, it's the Legacy Sabres 19. Minot High Majettes 14. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FINRA Civic. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors, LLC, a registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors, LLC, and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
Welcome back to Legacy High School. My name is Dallas Hanson, joined alongside Jenny Walsh. Appreciate our first time out sponsors. That's First International Bank and Trust. Make sure to check them out in Arizona, Minnesota, North Dakota, and South Dakota. Also appreciate Valvoline Instant Oil Change coming on for our pregame sponsorship. Scoreboard brought to you by BNC National Bank. And our instant replay brought to you by Ryan Family Dealership. They've got 5 locations in Minot and Williston. Or check them out online. That's driveryan.com. The Jets trying to find a little offense here. And that won't help as it was a great play there by the Sabres. I didn't catch a number there, Jenny. Did you?
That was out of the middle there, so that would have been
Fettig again?
Fettig again.
Wow.
That was very fast.
Very fast. Finley Fettig. I'm glad you brought her up in the Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show because she's played very well tonight.
She really has. And like I say, Jen said too, she's looking for some good things from her this year.
Marley Falcon not on the court right now, so who's going to step up? Looks like Fettig so far for the Sabres. Here she goes again, able to find it. Great connection with the volleyball there.
You know, the up to down movement, that you know that they're up high when they get on top of the ball like that.
So the Majettes out of that timeout, trying to find their offense here a little bit. It's going to be out of bounds. 22-14 right now.
Wouldn't be surprised if we got another set or dump. They need that ball back.
Sabres send it over. Gilmore trying to find it. And that will go out of bounds. So what do you see out there, Coach? What's going on with the Majettes?
Right now, I guess they have to settle down. They got to get their ball control back, and they got to get something set up. A little bit chaotic, lost their communication.
Deshaw sends one, and that'll help you get going. That was a rocket.
That should help get some fire.
Makes our score 23-15. Majettes need to go on a little bit of a run here in game 1. Serving it up is going to be Mackenzie Duffner, a senior on this team. Nice way to send it over. The Jets are they get it over on their third hit. Nice placement there, making the Majettes kind of sprawl out for that one. Gilmore, no dice. Sabres again. DeShaw just scored. Can't find one there.
A lot of tipping going on from Minot. I'd like to see someone take a rip at it.
There's your rip, but look at that defense, and who other than Finley Fettig again.
Great block.
Match point for the Sabres here, 24-15. Match point in game one. Sammy Watson will serve it up. Miscommunication, and that will give Sabres game one. A final out of game one, 25-15. Coach, what did we see out of game one?
Whoever was going to get their ball control under control was probably going to win that match, and Legacy found theirs first.
We also want to thank a few of our sponsors made tonight possible, one of them being the UPS store, located on South Broadway in Minot. They're open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 7, and Saturday, 8:30 to 3. The UPS store located in Marketplace Foods Plaza. For all your packaging and shipping needs, check out the UPS store in Minot, North Dakota. And also Planet Pizza. The best pizza on the planet is Planet Pizza. They have been around for over 25 years. They have the largest laser tag playground in the region, a giant lunch buffet, and they can deliver. Call now, 701-852-1700. We've got about a 2-minute break here coming up with game two. Again, the Sabres take game one. Majettes are going to try to take this second one. We're going to take a quick break and be back with more action here from the capital city.
Why do I bank at First Western? Easy. They take care of their customers.
That's right, Carson. You may be number 11 on the field, but at First Western, you and our customers are never just a number.
First Western provides the best in customer service.
When our customers call with a question, we answer their call personally.
Now that's pro-level service.
Thanks, Carson. Professional, friendly, full-service banking is what you can count on at First Western.
First Western. You can bank on us.
The dictionary defines community as a group of people living in the same place or sharing common goals. Community is the largest part of our name, and we make it the largest part of our business. We support our local schools, organizations, youth programs, and local events from Bowman to Bismarck, because we all share a common goal to better the quality of life in our communities. Come bank with us at Dakota Community Bank and Trust, your real community bank.
For a new vehicle, Ryan Family Dealerships has the best selection we've had in years. You'll find fantastic offers from Nissan, Honda, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Cadillac, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
Hold on. Ryan sells Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram?
Yes, we do, and we'd love to sell one to you. Visit one of our 5 convenient locations in Minot and Williston. Get your next vehicle from a name you know and trust. Ryan Family Dealerships.
Welcome back to Legacy High School. My name is Dallas Hanson alongside Jenny Walsh. Interesting first game, but that's what makes fun for the game of volleyball very fun, is because you get another chance. You can even the score here.
Yep, you come back, it's 0-0, it's 3 out of 5. So that's what Minot's telling their team. You know what? Let's wash that one away. Let's start again. Let's start hot. But they have to get their passing, I think, back a little bit. Their serve receive left them, and that's the whole game. Serve, receive. Just like I told you at the break. The hitters, or the players, all they want to do is hitting lines all day long at practice. But serve, receive is going to win or lose you the set.
I have learned so much already tonight, Coach Walsh. It's been a true joy to not only meet you, but learn a little bit more about the game of volleyball. I want to thank Moonlight Home Improvement. They are home repair and home renovation specialists in the Magic City. If you've been putting off that basement, kitchen, bathroom, or any interior renovation, now is the time to book your free estimate with MHI. Mention PSP Network and get up to 10% off your project's invoice. Call Drew now, 701-721-4612, or head to moonlighthomeimprovement.com. It's going to be the Sabres that are going to kick off game 2.
I'm going to see if they can keep that momentum going.
Bentley Solom sends it over, and right off the bat, that's a good way to start on, Coach.
Now we'll take that deep end line, you bet.
She looks over at her coach, just shrugs her shoulders. Michael Jordan-esque, like, I didn't mean to do that, but I'll take it.
It's kind of a whoopsie.
Yeah. So it'll be the 5'9" senior Solom again. The Jets this time play good defense. Eve Knutson, nice placement, and finds a hole there, 1-1.
Very nice. You know, and that's what happens. They had, Minot had a lot of net calls in that first set, but that one, she stayed behind the ball, saw what was open and put a nice tip right where it was open.
The 5'11 junior foul will come in for Eve Knutson now. Vardy serves it over. Falcon, no dice. Nice job there by the newcomer. Foul able to score.
Yeah, really nice. Just sending it over on two, caught Legacy off guard on that.
The Majettes, they started off game one very well. Started to falter there later down in the set. Same thing this one. They have a 3-1 lead all of a sudden, Coach.
That's just it. It goes in waves. Goes in waves. Now Legacy's got to put a stop to this run. And then they're right back in it at 2-3.
Vardy serving it up. Sabres. Nice play there. Wow. Cambry Volk again.
Really nice. Saw the block. Used it. Smart player.
So Cambry's going to take a seat next to Coach. Checking in for her and serving up is Mackenzie Schilke. Great defense there from the Sabres. Falcon was amongst a host of them. Majet setting it up here. Foul. Can't get it to go.
Here we go. Free ball. Let's see if Minot can do something with it here. Good
Foul
touch.
again.
Good touch. Way to keep it up.
Wow, look at this, Coach.
You got to love that effort.
Beautiful play there from both teams. And did that touch a Sabre? It
Yep.
did. So point will be to the Majettes.
Minot kept their composure, and Legacy, hats off to them. They were running all over the place, just kept the ball going back over.
It's kind of crazy how volleyball is so tight, and it's a game of inches almost. You have great defense there, but just goes off the fingertips in the wrong direction.
Yep,
Tough
absolutely.
one. Mackenzie Duffner sends it over to the Sabres. Whoa, there is a beautiful, beautiful play there.
They'll take that. There was a hole in the block, and she saw it and went right through it.
Sammy Watson, the 5'9 junior. I might have to replace that volleyball. There's flames on it.
Yeah, exactly.
That was a
it might
fast
have
one.
dented the floor.
Yeah. Marley Falcon. She sets it out of bounds.
She wants that one back.
Yeah. You can tell.
Yep, right as it left her hand.
Brooke Bedell checks in for the Majettes. Fettig can't get one there. Good defense from Minot.
Good line defense.
The lefty trying to find a spot. Gilmore sends it over on the third hit. Watson couldn't find a spot that time. Beautiful play to Deshaw. Deshaw.
That was just a great set against the flow. So she was running forwards and set backwards, which is such a smart play. And just because Legacy, they'll have a tendency to go with the setter as she's running forward. So she reversed the flow back and just awesome play by her.
Great points, Coach. Appreciate you being along tonight. Doing a fantastic job for us. Wow. Watson, another fastball, not able to get it. We're going to have a lift. Is that correct?
Yep, double hit.
Double hit, okay. That makes it 6-4. Majet still with a 2-point advantage. The lefty Pudwill sends it over. Bedell.
Good block.
Oh, she got it over. Oh, it.
Outside the antenna.
Okay.
But it was a nice play.
That was
It was
crazy.
a good up.
So here we go again, just like the Sabres did in game one. Come storming back here. Only down one. That isn't going to help matters, though.
No, but was the third short serve that she was trying in a row. It kept getting shorter, and that one was too short.
So foul will be set to serve it up here for the Majettes. Gets it over to the Sabres. That goes into the net. A little miscommunication there. Good connection with the ball was Carly McLeod, the 5'10 senior, known for her skills kind of defensively.
Yeah, she's over here on the right side more as a blocker, so we'll see if they try somebody else on this side out.
Sammy Watson.
Nice
wow.
placement.
Sammy Watson doing her thing here in game 2.
And you know what, really started with that great first touch by Camry Volk over here. She had a great pass to the setter, gave her a lot of options, and then she saw that open corner over there.
Watson's turn to serve. That was close, but it will be out of bounds. Good eyes there by Camden Vardy.
Yeah, it's very, very close.
9-6, Majet's up here in game 2. Deshaw's going to serve it over. A miscommunication there from the Sabres. What do you say happened there, Coach?
Well, you know, they're kind of going for that deep serve, and so we got to have better communication over here by Legacy again. I think that would have been out.
Yeah, I'm with you. And you don't see Cambry Volk make many mistakes.
Absolutely not.
Watson again, Volk able to help him out.
I'm going to call that no touch on the block, so 4 hits.
11-6 right now, Majets. Kind of get the feeling, Coach, that they need this game too.
They really do. Yeah, they're gonna work hard for it. They want to go into the break 1-1.
That one was close as well, but Eve Knutson, good defense.
The mistakes are piling up for Legacy right now. They got to settle themselves down, have a good first touch, and then get their offense set up.
Wow, that'll be out. Deshaw, who had 2 good serves previous, but sends that one a little too far.
You know, sometimes when it's rolling back there, as a coach, sometimes you tell them too, tough or toughest.
Yeah, that's a good point. Deshaw again sends it out of bounds. A lot of power there, just lost a little control there. But what are they going to call here,
They're
Coach?
going to call it a touch at the net?
Really?
I think I'd be asking what number. Oh, if they gave her, they
say Falcon?
Yep.
I saw one of the officials say 6.
And of course, 6 shook her head no.
Yeah, I didn't touch it. I'd probably do the same thing.
Exactly.
13-7 right now. Majets with the advantage, game 2. Falcon, she says, I'd touch that one.
Yeah.
Sends it back over, gets her team a point.
Chances are high, she even said to the setter, set me.
Yeah.
I'll get it back.
That makes it 13-8 right now. Sabres, the home team tonight. Ranked number 5 in the WDA so far in this campaign, but the WDA very talented, but also kind of wide open. Eve Knutson. Nice hit there. Great defense.
Very nice.
Wow, what a beautiful play there again, and she's done that a couple times. That's Mackenzie Duffner.
Yeah, so she realized that the defense was all out of sorts, you know, from going to run and get that ball, so just sent it right back over because they had not had time to get organized.
Camden Vardy, almost got into the net there. Very lucky she didn't. Watson sends it over for the Sabres. Majets set up. There they go, left hand. Well, it's going to be out of bounds.
Legacy right now is sending a lot of free balls over, and they're letting Minot get pretty comfortable in their offense.
We're going to have a timeout. Timeout brought to you by First International Bank and Trust. The Majets 15, Sabres 8 here in game 2. We'll take a 1-minute break. Be right back with more volleyball action here on PSP Network.
Being in business for over 25 years, we've learned a lot about why local matters. Unlike those guys, we take pride in our work and back our tires with our Plus Plan guarantee to get the most out of your tire's lifespan.
Are the tires the same size on all the sides?
We strive to provide great value to our guests and lowest prices guaranteed.
That's not good.
Stop at a trusted tire and auto and get a set of tires from people you know and trust, and will even match those guys.
Dallas Hansen, Jenny Walsh back here on the PSP Network. We just saw Coach Astle talking to her girls, but what was she saying in the huddle down there?
I'm sure she's talking about we're not going to wait for someone else to do it for us. Get out there and do it for yourself, right? Like, ask for the ball. Let's be aggressive with the ball. We're not going to sit back and continue to let Minot come at us. We have to be aggressive back.
I like it, Coach. It's kind of getting you back into it a little bit here. I love it. Majets with a nice play at the net there. able to score. Already got 16 points. Where did this game go? It's flying by.
Right now it's ball control. And Legacy they have lost their ball control. They need to get it back. You got to control this first serve here. Get your platform out there nice and solid, and then get a good offense setup going. And another free ball back to Minot. So again, they're just really comfortable in their offense.
Gilmore sends one. Falcon was one that touched it, but it went out of bounds. So another point for the Majettes.
Anytime the setter has her feet set and she has all options available, that's always not that great for the defense.
Gilmore does lead the Majettes with kills with 8 per game in average. Wow, nice play there from Falcon.
They needed that.
Falcon, who leads the team in blocks per game with 2.5. Kind of getting her kill on tonight. That was a nice one.
Showing some offense there. Obviously, she's very much known for her blocking skills, but nice to see that offense.
Nice play there by Majettes. Good teamwork, but it goes out of bounds. Right idea, just wrong placement there.
Yep, right idea. Just probably, 6 inches outside that line?
Sabres down 7 here in game 2. Trying to fight their way back. Nice play again by Falcon. Foul just kind of caught it off her fist there a little bit, and it went a opposite direction.
Yeah, they want to go to her and use her, but when she's going against Falcon, they need to try somebody else.
Legacy closing the gap.
Oh!
Miscommunication from the Majettes. That's another point for the Sabres, 12-17.
We'll see if Legacy can chip away at this lead a little bit.
Now, if you're the Majettes head coach, Jesse, what are you saying to your girls here? Let's not give up the lead here.
Yeah, he's saying settle down. Let's pass.
Falcon again. Farty able to pump it up here. Gilmore sends it over. Watson trying to find an open spot, which she has done a few times tonight. Third hit. Can the Majettes get it? No, they can't. So the run continues for the Sabres.
Yep, now we're seeing that momentum swing back, and Minot's a little out of sorts right now. Settle the chaos.
I was going to say, I bet we got a timeout coming, and we do. Minot High, the Majettes are going to ask for time. We'll take time as well. Right now from Legacy High School, it's the Sabres 13, Majettes 17. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Rooted in the heart of our vibrant communities stands Bravera Bank, offering complete financial services for banking, wealth management, and insurance. From home loans and checking accounts.
Let me tell you about the cashback rewards with this account.
To wealth management, we'll help you forge your path ahead.
Let's create a plan to reach your financial goals. Sounds great.
With specialty insurance coverage, our advisors ensure your operation can carry on.
Looks like it's going to be a great harvest.
That timeout was brought to you by First International Bank and Trust. They are a full-service, family-owned, independent community bank built on the bond between their employees and customers. Make sure to check them out online. That's FIBT.com. And also, BSN, one of our sponsors, made tonight possible. They create exclusive, personalized solutions for North Dakota high school and collegiate programs, from custom equipment, uniforms, coaches' apparels for fans, coaches, whoever might want to wear some clothing to represent their squad, they can do it. Contact your local BSN sales pro today. Scott Woodmansey, Greg Foster, Naomi Erdahl, and Nate Zachman, and sales manager Joe Cattell. Sabres, nice spot there, the lefty again.
Really nice, I like that play.
All of a sudden, coach, 3-point game.
Now Legacy has worked themselves back into it.
Sabres, who game 1, they fell down early 4-1, and then they just took over the lead, didn't give it up. And now this game, they've never had the lead and trying to get it back, only down 3. Gilmore wants to say something about it. She can't get it. Look at the defense from the Majettes. Gilmore again. Oh, what a great play there by who other than the leader in the middle, Marley Falcon.
That was just some athletic play. It came right into her face, and she put it right over.
The hand-eye coordination on display tonight is truly amazing.
Yeah, and you always tell your middles, just hawk the net, and that's exactly what she did.
Watson sets it up. The lefty sends it inside. We got a 1-point game here, coach.
So great. So great. That deep corner option, it's really worked well for her being a lefty.
Sabres, accidentally send it into the net there.
Now we'll see if they can turn around and get it right back here. And now Minot setter here is serving, and so she'll be in the back row. So they're back to a 3-hitter rotation.
Good points there by our color commentator tonight. That's Jenny Walsh. Appreciate her. Watson able to find a spot there. Back to Deshaw. Deshaw able to connect. Very heavy there, and the Jets needed that point.
They really did. And it was, again, just a really nice set. Mackenzie was way over on this side, sent the ball backwards, and right off the blocker's hands.
Game 2 been full of a lot of momentum swings. And the Jets trying to get that momentum back. Still have a 3-point lead here. Sabres, nice defense. Send it back over. Deshaw, nice job there. Fans calling for a hold there, and Falcon.
Nice, she had a double block in front of her in the middle, so she would have had the corner open too, but chose to hit and right down the front of the block.
Falcon starting to catch her groove a little bit here in game 2. And a big part of this comeback for the Sabres. Whoa, big one there by Deshaw, but better defense there by Pudwell.
Pudwell has played really well here late in this set.
Is she the lone lefty out there?
I think so,
I think
yeah.
so too. 1-point game. Gilmore sends it over, finds a spot. The Jets needed that one.
They
Back
really
to a 2-point advantage.
That back set down the line shot has worked well for Minot here.
Gilmore serves it up, sends it back over to the Sabres. A little miscommunication there as Finley Fettig, a rare mistake from Finley.
Yeah, it was a nice play. We call that a 31 along the net there. Pretty fast set. They had good timing. She just overshot it.
So the Majets, who just came off of a sweep against Mandan 3-0, trying to get a road win here in a tough WDA. They'll get the point there, 22-18. Coach, if you're the Majets head coach, you're 3 points away from taking a pivotal game 2. Your squad has been through these highs, lows. What are you thinking?
You think we got to hang on.
Yeah.
We got to hang on. Play smart.
Hit it away from Cambry Volk.
Hit it away from Cambry Volk. Keep your emotions under control.
Nice play by Watson. She connects and delivers.
Yeah, the Sabres needed that one too.
22-19 now. Sabres just will not go away. You got to like the fight in your volleyball team.
Have to.
Pudwell, the lefty, sends it over. Nice play there by Brooke Bedell. A little miscommunication there by Cambry, who is coming off the injury. So I'm guessing probably not up to 100%, but who really knows?
I don't think so. She hasn't been serving tonight, so I've kind of noticed that. They've been taking her out, and I'm not sure if that's a regular rotation or not, but she hasn't been back serving yet.
We got a timeout here on the floor, 23-19. Majets still clinging to that lead. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Here we go. Kemple, the scoop. No, he went up and got it.
Welcome back into PSP's coverage of WDA volleyball here from the capital city in Bismarck, North Dakota. My name is Dallas Hansen alongside Jenny Walsh. It's been a fun game so far. 2 evenly matched teams. We were just saying off the air, this could go 5.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me at all.
Nice hit there, but better defense. Majets trying to get it over. Bedell will. Deshaw able to dig it up. Back to Bedell. Bedell, nice hit by Bedell.
Really nice cross-court swing. kind of did a wrist away, so she turned away from the blockers and just hit a really sharp cross.
The 5A junior puts her team on a game point. 24-19, Majets. But don't count the Sabre team off. We've seen them go on a lot of runs. Ooh.
I think the whole gym was yelling out.
And then the Majets end it. So game 2 will end on an out. Majets even it up 1-1. Coach, what'd you think of that first or that second match?
You know, that gave Minot a lot of confidence. And again, it's early in the season, so your ball control is in and out. And so I think right now, early in the season, you know, whoever can find that ball control with consistency is going to win the set. And that's exactly what we saw here. Legacy had it that first set, and Minot found theirs the second set.
Well said. Well said, Coach. Well said. We're going to take a quick break. We got about 2 minutes and 30 seconds till Game 3 comes back here live from Legacy High School. Don't go anywhere.
Can you remember the last time you were certain that your bank had your back or would go the extra mile to give you the service and attention you need? Partnering with the right community bank can make all the difference. We like to think of a community bank as one that supports its local community. You need to know that whatever your financial future holds, your bank will be there to provide practical support. As a community bank, BNC National Bank will be there for whatever you need in the long haul. Reach out to our team today to learn more about how we're able to help you succeed. Member FDIC.
You worked hard, saved well, and invested wisely. Whether it's paying for a child's education, taking the family trip you've dreamed of, giving back to the community, or funding a confident retirement, we can help you reach your goals. We are passionate about helping you make smart decisions about your spending and saving so you can feel confident about the future while enjoying life today. Together, we can design a personalized plan that takes into account your short and long-term needs and wants, but is flexible enough to adjust as your life changes.
In times of loss, ServPro brings hope. With expertise in Minot and Bismarck, we don't just restore homes, we rebuild lives.
Nobody thinks about personal injury until it happens. But when injury strikes, so will your bills and the turmoil and everything you'll miss out on. It's a mess and you need someone to help it all make sense. That someone is Schweigert, Clemene, and McBride. We know the territory and the process, and we work smart and hard to get you results. It's easier to get back to normal knowing there's a team behind you. We're the ones the other side doesn't want you to call. We're on your side. We're Schweigert, Clemene, and McBride.
Hey, there you are. Welcome back to PSP Network. My name is Dallas Hansen, sitting alongside Coach Walsh. We're talking a little bit about how read and react is so big in volleyball, and we saw a ServPro serve point there. Make sure to check out ServPro 24/7 emergency service, trained technicians, advanced technology, fire and water cleanup and restoration. It's ServPro. But on that last serve, a lot of people in the gym were saying out, out, out. Sammy Watson doesn't read it that way, sends it back, and then she sends it out, and that was the end of the game, a big one there.
Yeah, and that's just unfortunate.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's almost like that deer in the headlights when you have it in your mind. Coach said, get the ball, and you're so zoned into that, you just don't hear your teammates screaming out.
Hey, you're into the game. Yeah, you're into the game.
You're dialed in, and it does happen, and you have to move forward.
Speaking into the game, if your winter's coming, it was cold up here today in North Dakota. Make sure you give the Northern Plains Heating and Air a chance to serve some of those heating needs. There's no other choice to seal your heating and air game than Northern Plains Heating and Air. Call Dylan today, 222-2155, to make sure your furnace is ready for the winter. It's coming. No matter what we do, winter is on its way. Make sure to check out Northern Plains Heating and Air. Nice job there for the Majets to get off to a strong start.
Yeah, especially this pivotal third game,
the
third set, right? It's 1-1. Stats say that the winner of this set usually takes the match.
Really?
And so the third set, so pivotal, and so you want to get a good start.
Coach Walsh, I'm learning more and more from you every day. This has been awesome. So we're going to have a tie up there as the serve goes into the net. So the Sabres now with a chance to go on a run of their own. Mackenzie Schilke sends it over for the Sabres. Knutson trying to get a little power. Great defense. Falcon gets it blocked. It's going to be off of the Majets, out of bounds.
Wasn't super pretty, but they still win the point.
They don't ask how, they ask how many, right, Coach?
Exactly. That's what you always say, winning ugly, still winning.
Yeah. Schelke, another one here. Nice play by Vardy. Gilmore sends it over for the Majettes. The Majettes, who had a nice 2024 season, went 18-4. Trying to build off of that. They've got a lot of seniors here on the team. But wow, what a hit there by Brooklyn Pudwell.
That was a hammer. She really has a nice whip to her arm swing.
It makes it 3-1 here, Sabres. Don't forget, Sabre fans, you're going to have Brooklyn again next year. She's just a junior. Her and Sammy Watson, they're going to have a nice team again.
Yeah, they are.
Eve Knutson gearing up. Gets hit at the nets. Third hit there, they get it over. Another one for, thought it was going to Eve instead. How about the nice play again by Brooke Bedell?
Yeah, really nice swing. Great set all the way to the outside. I think we all thought it was going to go to the middle, and had a one-on-one block over there, and she got it done.
The Bedell family is a big one up in Minot High School. Her brother Landon, who's now playing football, I believe at Concordia. So Brooke making her own mark for the Majettes. Gilmore sends it over. And Sammy Watson, coach, she just hits the ball so.
She lets it fly. I like it.
Missed opportunity there for the Majettes as Deshaw just sends it over. Pudwell. Look at the defense here.
A lot of good defense. Do not let the ball hit the floor.
Camry Volk able to send it over. Deshaw again. Hammers that one, Deshaw.
Nice swing to the right back corner. A lot of times that's where the setter plays defense. So if you get in trouble and you send it to the right back, setters don't like to play defense. They want to run to the net and do their job and set the ball. So you can catch them off guard sometimes.
We're talking about players that'll be back next year. Everett Deshaw, she's just a 5'8" sophomore, so she's going to have a lot coming back here next year.
Very nice.
And she's done a lot for this Majette team tonight.
She really has.
4-3 here. Majettes with a 1-point advantage. Game 3. Tied up 1-1. It's going to be out of bounds. Sabres saying there was touched, but did you see anything there, Coach?
I didn't see anything there. You know, and they don't have replay in high school, so no one's going to admit to it either.
Big hit there by Falcon. Vardy able to clean it up. Deshaw, another one, sends it back over. Trying to get it to Falcon in the middle. Pudwell. Deshaw sends one. Nice dig up. Watson, she's been on fire tonight. No dice there. Gilmore, great deflection by Falcon, but it goes out, so that will be point Minot High.
They're really getting a lot of confidence with Deshaw in the back row there, with the back row attacks.
Jayla Hansen sends it over. It's going to go out, so it will be Sabres' turn to play serve here, and they're going to have who other than Marley Falcon, the 6'2" junior.
She has a nice serve. You know, a lot of times your middle, too, when they're taller like that, that serve's going from up to down, which is tough on the defense, or you know, on your serve receive over here.
Oh, 1,000%. And speaking of tough on defense, had a little miscommunication there by the Majettes.
When you're back serving, too, you want to serve the seam, so you want to always serve in between the passers to make them talk about it, see if you can cause some disruption.
Gilmore sends it out of bounds. We had a touch in the net, is that correct, Coach?
Yep, a touch block at the net on that one. Both officials saw it.
Officiating volleyball has got to be tough. I mean,
Very.
My goodness.
And the game moves really fast,
Oh,
too.
yeah. Another point for the Majettes there to make it 8-5, 3-point advantage. Two very evenly matched teams, 4 and 5 right now in the standings, trying to get a leg up on each other. Early season matchup, and it would be huge for the Majettes to get a road win, and Sabres looking for that home court advantage. They have a nice crowd on hand tonight.
They really do. Yeah, I would agree with that as well.
Nice job there by Pudwell, the lefty.
Going on the road in the WDA is never easy.
Right. What was the toughest place you ever played, Coach? Or you ever coached at, excuse me?
Back in the day when I was at Century, we had a big rivalry with Dickinson. Yep, they were very good. We had a nice team. So it got very loud in their gym.
Dickinson, okay. And they're the Mavericks this year.
They're the Mavericks. They were not the Mavericks then, of course. And Coach Jay Schobinger and I respected each other a lot. We went head-to-head many times.
That's awesome. I have great appreciation of those old stories. 8-7 right now. A new story being created here tonight at Legacy. The Sabres trying to battle back, down 1. Miscommunication by the Majets. So we have a tie volleyball game, 8-8.
She wanted that to be out, and you could tell by her body language that it wasn't.
Oh, yeah. I know. The crowd letting her know a little bit here. Part of the game. So Pudwell, the lefty, going to send it over. Looking for Gilmore, who shows a lot of power and promise here for this volleyball program. Watson gets it blocked. Nice play there by the Majets.
Good net play by the Majets, yes.
It feels like a lot of the times when Gilmore is able to kind of get her rhythm and make a nice effort, and even when Legacy hits it back up, they got two girls just waiting in the wings there, if you will, to try to get that point. That's what's had them successful tonight.
Yep.
Sabres going to throw it out of bounds.
Hit the antenna.
Hit the antenna. Okay, excuse me. So that'll be 10-8. And the first game, Coach, you said control the things you can control, and that is something you can't control. Sometimes, I guess.
Right. Yeah.
Rotation
The set
of the ball.
brought her off the net a little bit, so you gotta work it so your body stays behind the ball, and it got ahead of her, and then you lose control of where you're gonna hit it.
DeShaw sends one. Way to hit
Great
it up there.
dig.
Wow. Cambry Volch is not able to get the usual connection she has, sends it into the net.
Yeah, body was a little bit out of position there for that, but I like that she was aggressive at it.
1,000%. That's always good to see when the player's coming off of an injury. Kenzie Duffner serves it up for the Majets. Look out below.
Good reaction.
DeShaw.
No, Minot hit the antenna, but good reaction from Minot on that dig off the block there.
2-point advantage for the Majets, who fell in game 1. Came back, had a nice win in game 2. Trying to get this pivotal game 3. Nice job by Gilmore.
Really good set, put her in a nice position there.
They talk about Gilmore, how she's been a big help, and her biggest part of her game, though, is the way to make a connection with the ball and get those nice hits.
Yeah, she had a great swing.
She'll serve it up. Player we haven't talked too much about since the first game was Finley Feddick. She's a big part of that game 1 win.
Yeah, she's been kind of quiet here lately, so I'd like to see if she can get going.
Vidal hits it over. Vidal's evening continues.
She kind of shrugged her shoulders like, I hit it, and it just went in. So
We've seen that a few times.
maybe it was a little bit of a mishit on her part, but it worked.
Gilmore, she's going to get one there. 14-9 all of a sudden.
Yeah, that looked like the bottom dropped out of that serve because the passer was ready for it, and then she just fell.
Well, that's a First International Bank and Trust timeout. Legacy wants time. We'll take time as well. You've been listening and watching to PSP's coverage of WDA volleyball.
An injury can happen anywhere, at any time, to anyone. It's not really something you can schedule on your calendar. But when it happens to you and it's not your fault, there's one law firm to remember. That firm is Schweigert, Clemene, and McBride. We live here and take pride in helping our community. We know this area inside and out. We put in the work and fight for what's right so justice can prevail for you. That is what we're all about. We're on your side. We're Schweigert, Clemene, and McBride.
Welcome back to PSP Network. We just had a timeout here brought to you by First International Bank and Trust. Make sure to check them out online today. That's FIBT.com. The Sabres wanted time. And, Coach, you were saying early on before this Game 3 started, you said Game 3, Dallas, is very, very pivotal. About 7 times out of 10, would you say the team that wins game 3 usually wins the whole thing?
Yep, for sure. There's been studies on that, and they said usually the team that wins that third set goes on to win the match.
Well, just when we asked where she was, she answers. Finley Fettig able a nice hit there to bring her team within 4.
Yeah, it would be nice to see her get going again.
Finley's going to take a seat on the bench. Coming in for her is Marley Falcon. Nice hit there.
Really nice.
By Bedell.
She's had some good swings on the outside there.
Bedell, just a junior, stands 5'8". It's going to be Hadley Fowl that's going to serve it up here. A little trouble right now for Legacy. Falcon solves it. Eve Knutson sends it over. Nice job by Sammy Watson to get that. Wow, what a hit by Camry Volk.
Yeah, really.
Oh my.
Yep, she ripped that one right through the block.
And there's the power and the greatness, Coach, that they talk about with Camry Volk.
Yeah, at 5'5", just bolt of energy right there.
Packs a little punch.
Love it.
15-11. Legacy has been trailing a lot. Wow, how about that one?
That was a great float serve. You know, it didn't. So when you're talking about a float serve, you want to see less than 3 rotations of the ball. But I don't think that moved at all, and then the bottom just fell out of it.
I was going to say, Bentley Solom, she looked like a knuckleball in baseball there. So Majets call that one out. We could hear that one up here. They're yelling out.
Yep.
Good teamwork there by the Majets to make it 16-12.
I like the aggressiveness on the serve, but when you're in a deficit, you want to control that.
Cambry Volk sends one into the net. And the Sabres have enough power between their hitters and everywhere, so a comeback is tough to do, but you can easily do it with the power they have.
Absolutely. I think they got to get their middles going a little bit, and if you can establish that middle attack, that just opens it up for your pin hitters even more. But it's got to start in the middle.
Gracie Watson just checked in. Gracie's number 10, a 5'6" sophomore. Nice job by Falcon there. Gilmore sends it back. Eve Knutson wanting a powerful one. Weren't able to set it up to her. Falcon. You've seen that one coming from a mile away, Coach.
Yeah, I think everyone in the gym knew that it was going to go to her, and she still finished it.
Falcon makes it 17-13. Sabres trying to close the gap here in game 3. And a lot of different pieces that have helped the Sabres thus far. Almost waiting for somebody to take over a big role here moving down the way.
All right, free ball for Minot. Let's see if they can use this.
Eve wants it. Great defense there. Trouble for Majets. Gilmore can't get it.
Oh, nice rundown. Love the effort.
Almost got a hustle point there, Coach.
Yeah, absolutely. That serves you well, though.
Oh, yeah.
Because then the next time that happens, it probably will go over because she did hustle for it.
Nice play by Eve, but that's going to go. What are they calling down there? We have some miscommunication. Tip?
They're calling it a touch. Line judge, when she crossed her arms like that, that means she didn't see if it was in or out. So she took herself out. And it did happen. There were players in front of her.
So now it falls on the head official, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
So she's going to go up for clarification. So that is their floor captain. And so she's the only one that can talk to the official.
Okay. So Duffner and Watson, or excuse me, Bentley Solon went over there and talked to the official. So they will award their point to Majets. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I think that was the end result, is the up official said, it is my call, and there was either a touch or it was in, and she stood by that.
Hansen sends it out of bounds on the serve.
And
so
of course, Legacy is saying ball never lies,
Yeah.
because they got the point.
Yeah. Eve again taps it over. Nice play there by Fettig. And it's going to go down as a point for the Sabres.
The set was behind her, but she hung in the air long enough to get it over.
Finley Fettig, in the program it says she's only 6 foot. She looks a lot taller. She plays a lot taller.
She definitely plays a lot taller than that.
Very athletic and a big part of this team.
Very springy.
Falcon sends it short a little bit, and Majets have trouble.
You don't usually see a player doing that behind 17-18. Pivotal point in the set. Love it.
The Majets realize it's a pivotal time, and they're going to take time.
I think she just said to the coach, I really didn't mean to do that.
We got a First International Bank and Trust timeout. 18-7, Majets clinging to a 1-point lead, but here come the Sabres. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Great news! If you're looking for a new vehicle, Ryan Family Dealerships has the best selection we've had in years. You'll find fantastic offers from Nissan, Honda, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Cadillac, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
Hold up. Ryan sells Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram?
Yes, we do, and we'd love to sell one to you. Visit one of our 5 convenient locations in Minot and Williston. Get your next vehicle from a name you know and trust. Ryan Family Dealerships.
My name is Dallas Hanson, sitting alongside Jenny Walsh. Thank you for choosing PSP Network's coverage of WDA volleyball here on a fine but gusty Thursday evening in the great state of North Dakota. Don't forget, tomorrow we're going to have a plethora of football games coming at you live. All you have to do is subscribe to our YouTube channel at PSP Network. Make sure you share this feed or tomorrow's feed with friends and family and spread the word about what PSP Network brings for our local student athletes here in this great state. Marley Falcon sends it over. Sabres down 1 here in a pivotal game 3. Gilmore, did she find it? She did not.
Smart play by her. You know, go at the middle blocker that's serving. You know, they don't really want to play defense. They don't really want to bend down. So really smart play by her, but it was out only by inches.
18s all around here in Legacy. Gilmore mishit that one. And here come the Sabres. 1-point advantage now. First lead in the third game, I believe, Coach.
I think so, too. So let's see what they do here.
Falcon sends another one short. Deshaw, fires one quick. Trying to set it up for Eve Knutson.
Good pickup.
And it goes into the net. How about the play there from Mackenzie Duffner?
Yeah, I was just going to say, again, it wouldn't surprise me on a setter dump. Sometimes a senior setter, they're going to take matters into their own hands, and we need the ball back.
She's almost the glue for the Majets.
Definitely.
Barty, nice serve over there. Good job by the Sabres. Good defense so far in this third game. Wow, Gilmore.
Really nice hit. Almost took out Askel, but out of bounds. Good reactions
close
by her, though.
Yeah. She's got the Nikes on tonight. She can step in there.
She's still got it.
20-19 now. Sabres with a 1-point advantage. What a play there by Duffner.
That was beautiful. Back dump right there. Beautiful.
20-20. Two very evenly matched teams here. You almost get the feeling of just who's going to make that extra play here in Game 3.
100%. And now, again, Minot's back to a 3-hitter rotation because their setter is serving. So that'll take away that dump option that she's been using.
Misfire there as the Sabres make a rare mistake defensively. They've been on point defensively, I feel.
Yeah, in this later game, definitely.
So it's going to be the captain and the senior, Mackenzie Duffner. Sends it over. Wow.
That was a rocket.
That was. Beautiful job by Duffner to make it 22-20, and her streak will continue. She might be the player to push the Majets over the edge in Game 3. Great defense here by the Sabres. Sammy Watson plays it very safe, sends it over. Deshaw. Ooh, that's tight. They're going to say it was in.
Yeah, that just caught the line back here. Smart play.
Deshaw's had a couple big points here, and we're going to keep her.
She really has. Yeah, they're really finding her. They got a lot of confidence in her right now.
We got a 23-20 volleyball game right now. Majets with a 3-point advantage. But, Coach, take us inside the huddle. What is Minot High discussing to try to hold on and score these last two?
First, we're going to serve over and in. right out of the timeout. Obviously, that's why Legacy's taking a timeout. They want to ice the server a little bit, make her think about it. So we're talking about over and in, and that's all we're talking about. And then from there, let's get a block set up. Who is Legacy going to go to? What do we think that they're going to do here? Are they going to tip to be safe? We got to pull in our defense a little bit, but serve in and then get your hands up on the block.
The game inside the game. How about Legacy side of things? What are they saying? Let's finish this comeback.
Yeah, they're saying, listen, one pass, let's get a side out, and then we're going to roll from there.
I love it. I love it. 2 points to go here. Don't forget about our Serve Pro match point. Serve Pro 24/7 emergency service, trained technicians, advanced technology, fire and water cleanup and restoration at Serve Pro. We're not there yet, just 23-20. But Duffner, who's had the hot hand. Sabres going to send it back over. Watson. Duffner to Deshaw. Deshaw tips it. One more hit here. Sabres survive. Vardy. Duffner. Gilmore. Nice job by Gilmore.
Great swing at it.
So here is our Serve Pro set here coming to you. The Jets up 4. Duffner barely gets that one over. That was close.
That was a nice serve.
Fedig has it blocked, and how about that play to end it by foul?
I think Fedig was just gonna send it over, and so they could regroup, and did not see the block there.
So the Minot High Jets take the big one. They take game 3 to take a 2-1 lead here. We want to thank all of our sponsors made today possible. That's fancy scoreboard you see to help everybody at home. That's brought to you by BNC National Bank. Your life is busy. We'll make managing your money easy with locations in North Dakota, Arizona. Visit BNC Bank online today. That's bnc.bank. And also our timeout sponsors brought to you by First National Bank and Trust. They got banks in Arizona, Minnesota, North Dakota, and South Dakota. Find them online at fibt.com. And Ryan Family Dealership for 50 years. Ryan has been a trusted name for car buyers in Western North Dakota. Shop their entire inventory at driveryan.com or visit one of their 5 locations in Minot or Williston, North Dakota. We got about 2 minutes here before Game 4 tips off. We appreciate you joining us here on PSP's coverage. Make sure to share this feed with friends and family because it's going to be a fantastic last 2 games, don't you think, Coach?
I think so, too. I think it could go down to the wire. The first few points of this next set is probably going to tell us a lot. You know, is Legacy got it in them to make that comeback, or is Minot just really confident and going to go for it?
We'll take a break, and when we come back, Game 4 coming to you live from Legacy.
So Carson, how do I become a great football player like you?
Well, practice and having a professional team to answer the call and handle anything you throw their way is also important.
Hey Carson, thanks for teaching crew about community banking at First Western. First Western, you can bank on us.
The Jersey Mike's catering box is the easiest way to feed your friends. The hard part is picking your sub. That's why we're having a draft. With the first pick, Sarah from Carolina selects number 13, the original Italian.
You know, I trusted my gut, and that's exactly where the sub's gonna go, so.
Hold on, we've got a trade. Jake traded his second pick with me, because I'm starved. Freshly sliced subs to go, wherever you and your friends go. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
For those who dream big, Ackerman Estvold is here with the latest tools and innovations to design smart. Our team of architects and engineers carefully plan every step of construction, making it possible to build bold. And most importantly, we know how valuable it is to give back, ensuring our communities continue to thrive for generations to come. That's Ackerman Estvold.
Legacy High School is the place. Volleyball's the game. Right now it's 2-1 advantage going to the Minot High Jets. I want to thank Farstead Oil. Contact Farstead Oil today to find out how their skilled sales team can help you achieve your wholesale fuel, mobile lubricants, and DEF needs. Proudly serving North Dakota, Montana, and western Minnesota since 1938. They are committed to outstanding customer service, and they are very reliable. That's Farstead, F-A-R-S-T-A-D Oil. Check them out today. All right, Coach, let's put the cap back on you. Game 4. How big is this one?
Well, it's obviously huge for Legacy. They have to find a way to score some points here. They got to get their ball control back. They're blocking all right, but Minot is just hitting it right off the block, and they're not recovering.
Who do you see stepping up for the Sabres here in this pivotal Game 4?
I'd love to see Pudwell come back here and have a strong set.
She played very well, but it was kind of pick and choose when she played well out of bounds there on the Sabres, so the Majettes get their first point. Vardy with the nice serve. Falcon showing her power.
There we go. All started with a really, really nice serve receive there.
Yeah, she almost took like a drop step and got her footing and was able to connect.
Yeah.
Pudwell able to serve it up here to Gilmore. No dice. Miscue there.
Nice swing. Again, set up by a good first ball contact, we call that. You know, and so when you can get that, your setter doesn't move her feet, all options are open, good things happen.
Mackenzie Duffner with some outstanding plays there in that last game. She serves it up, and it's a line drive every time she hits it, Coach.
That was a really nice serve. Oh, they're going to get a touch on the block here.
Really?
Minot coach cannot believe it.
So that will go the Sabres' way, as Falcon was shaking her head, but it'll actually work out in her favor.
Yep.
She'll be able to serve it up here. Shaw sends it over to Gilmore. Nice dig in there by Falcon. Oh, what about that placement by Fedek?
Having long arms works in your favor. That's all I got to say about that one.
That was beautifully done by Finley Fedek.
Like to see that set maybe a little bit more in front of her, but she got it done.
Legacy up 3-2 here. Falcon. Deshaw able to send that one over, and she's had a lot of nice plays tonight that might not register in the stat sheet, but big part of the Majette's success. And we're going to have, what do we got down there, Coach?
Hit the antenna.
Okay.
So that's going to be a point to Minot. I think Jen Astle is asking if Minot's block sent it into the antenna, so that's what they're going to discuss.
So the officials will get together and talk a little bit about this one.
Yep, was the attack hit the net or hit the antenna, or did the attack go into the block and then into the antenna?
Well, it's kind of funny, Coach, the way this game has played out, because it's almost like when we say, where is so-and-so, Ben? They show up. You know, we talk about Fedek. She shows up. Talk about some of these other nice players. I mean, Brooklyn Pudwell, she's been outstanding, a lefty hitter. And you got to also say, as they are going to award it to the Sabres, the fans rejoice. Look at them over there, Coach.
Going in their way right now.
Heading to Bismarck International Airport to go to Hawaii after this, looks like.
Looks like it. After today?
Yeah, I'll be on with them. So the junior Marley Falcon serves it up. Another one here for Deshaw. How about the power, but it's out of bounds.
That was a great swing. She just over-rotated her shoulders, but that was beautiful.
And she knows it too, and I believe Minot High's coach said, hey, that was a good job, just a little
Absolutely, as a coach, you're saying, I love that.
Especially being that aggressive for just a sophomore. And we got trouble at Minot High as miscommunication. It's 6-2 right now, Sabres.
We're going to take that point.
Falcon, another knuckleball. She sends it over. Gilmore. Watson. And that's going to be another point there for the Sabres. 7-2, really starting to get the momentum. And Minot High realizes that. They want time. We'll take time as well. Game 4, the Sabres 7, Majettes 2. We'll be back in 1 minute.
When property owners in Bismarck and Minot seek transformation, ServPro's construction program brings both vision and precision. From that very first hammer strike to the final touch of paint, our dedication remains unwavering. It's not just about remodeling, it's about legacy. In Minot and Bismarck, ServPro is your partner in transformation. We don't just build back, we elevate every space.
That timeout was brought to you by First International Bank and Trust. They are a full-service, family-owned, independent community bank built on the bond between their employees and customers. Find them online today at fibt.com. I also want to make sure to check out one of our sponsors. That's the Pigskin Preview. Check out your Pigskin Preview today to get all your football needs. Thanks to United Printing for their continued support of the PSB network. I'll be reading mine tonight and a little bit tomorrow, getting ready for the big football game we got here in Mandan. But tonight it's all about the ladies in the volleyball. It's been a fantastic outing for both these teams. How about that play by Gilmore?
Nice. I'm sure they talked about that in the timeout right there.
She needed that one.
She did.
She's been hitting the ball really well tonight, but it's just been either in the net, a little too long, and that one was perfect.
She has stayed aggressive all night.
Speaking of aggressive, how about that shot out of a cannon by Sammy Watson?
Good defense there.
Great defense by Liz. The Jets flexing their own defensive skills here. Fettig tips it over.
That's a couple times she's done that.
Deshaw right back at him. Watson, look out. She gets it to hit again.
Yeah, hit off the block, slowed it down, but the defense just couldn't get in there to pick it up.
Sammy Watson, the 5'9" junior. She plays outside hitter, but she's had a big contribution tonight, specifically in Game 3 and Game 4.
She kind of had a slow start to the match, but she's really come on strong here.
Deshaw not able to get it. Fettig again. Oh, but she touched the net, I believe. Or what are they saying down there?
They're going to call that a lift.
Okay.
So that was extended contact in her hand that time, and so more of a dunk.
Yeah, I was going to say that she looked like Will Chamberlain with a little bit of a hook shot there. Appreciate you, Coach, explaining that rule to us and for everybody at home. 8-4 right now. Advantage still the Sabres. Are down a game. There goes foul. She sends it over. Pudwell trying to get her game back. How about the defense from Bedell and Knutson?
Nice block. I think they saw that coming. There was a nice, solid double block on that.
As these games have rolled on, Coach, you kind of see the Majet's bench starting to laugh a little bit more, smile a little bit more, and they sense this would be a great time to get their season on track.
Yeah, absolutely. There's always nerves at the beginning of the season, so it looks like they're settling in well.
Bedell got connection, but hit that one straight in the net.
Yep, kind of hit it on her way down there. Jumped a little bit early.
She knows it too, shaking her head. She's frustrated. Won't happen again. That brings us over to Sammy Watson, who's going to serve it up. Sabres with a 4-point advantage. Gilmore thought about letting that one go. Deshaw, she doesn't let that one go. That was a rocket.
Reactions.
Bedell tips it up. The Jets trying to get some of their stars here, the hits they need. Not able to get the kills. We're going to have a point for the Sabres.
Back row attack. So setter was in the back row, I think, when she attacked it over, they're saying.
Okay. So the Majettes.
Point to the Sabres.
Jesse looking for a little explanation there for the Majettes. Whoa. Watson barely got that one over the net. It was a tough play by Gilmore, but she played good defense. That's going to be in again.
Yeah, I saw that going. I think that's going to die off inside, but the Sabres were pretty confident it was going to go out.
Here's a player to watch for years to come for the Majettes, Deshaw. Third hit here, they get it over. Wow, how about that play?
Yeah, nice. Just very confident with that back dump. I like it.
Mackenzie Duffner.
Gotta get a blocker up on that.
She's had her fingerprints all over this game.
All over.
She's done that a few times. I mean, it's been so fun to watch her. Deshaw, oh, not enough oomph on that one.
She wanted to serve short.
She kind of missed it too, don't you think?
Yeah,
Timing
I think
was
she
off.
mishit it.
And she rarely does that, so that gives an advantage here to the Sabres. Liddell sends it over. Good defense by Sammy Watson, and she stepped on the line. So that'll be a point for the Sabres.
Lost a little body control there, but she kind of really had to go out and reach and get that set.
Liz Lenhart, number 12, is going to send it over, and she sends it out, actually.
Ooh, so I think that was just pure adrenaline on that one.
You know, Liz has done a great job, I felt, tonight. A lot of those simple but easy, not always easy tasks that she's had to do tonight, she's done well.
Yeah, she's making it look easy.
Yeah.
The libero position is not easy.
And it's those stats that don't always show up in the on the stat sheet that she does.
Agree.
Gilmore could get it to fall. We're going to have a
four-hit.
Okay.
And usually that call is made by the down official, and so sometimes that's a little bit delayed because she's putting 4 in front of her and waiting for the up official to see that.
Solom sends it over. Duffner to Knutson. Knutson connects.
Nice play. You can tell they have practiced that in the gym a lot.
Eve Knutson, a very aggressive player. Not only plays volleyball, very good basketball player as well. Misfire there to make it a 3-point game and hold the phone. Here come the Majettes.
Gosh, just a set, and the whole match has been that way. Just a set of runs.
Vardy wearing that white libero jersey for the Majettes, sends it over. Watson, good defense. Gilmore showing power, but it's better defense there. Who other than Pudwell?
Pudwell and Falcon up there. That's got to be a wall when you're going to go up and hit and you see those forehands.
That's a lot of athletics right there.
Absolutely.
Mackenzie Schelke serves it up here for the Sabres. There's Gilmore, and she gets it
through the block that time. Yep. She wasn't going to get blocked twice in a row.
14-11 in a pivotal game 4 here. The Jets trying to get a big road win. The Legacy saying not so fast. Duffner. It's going to be on the line. What a play by Duffner.
Yeah, nice float serve.
Don't forget about our post game brought to you by Planning Team Financial Advisors and Shots Crossroads. We're also going to have the player of the game brought to you by Sports Clips and move of the game by Spas, etc. Duffner sends it over. Back to Watson. Watson. Oh, goes off the basketball hoop. Foul, and Vardy almost collide, but they're able to get it over. How about that defense, Coach?
Oh, nice. Really good block there. I think Brooklyn had to play that with her right hand. Now 1-point set.
Looking to get it to either Falcon or Pudwell. Watson's just going to send it over. Vardy able to connect. Good toss up for the Majettes. To Shaw, how about that play?
Ah, cleaning up the trash at the net. You gotta like that.
Everett to Shaw, the super sophomore. Ties it up here. Wow. Can you believe it's tied up 14 again?
Yeah, Duffner's went on a really nice serving run right now.
Can she keep it up? Miscommunication there by the Sabres. Majettes now with a 1-point advantage. The home crowd trying to get the Sabres back into it. You gotta love it.
They're trying to help out any way they can.
Duffner barely gets that one over. Miscommunication. Sabres able to get it back. Gilmore cleans it up for the Majettes. Watson almost had a shot there. Nice play.
Oh, nice play.
How about this volleyball, Coach?
This is a great rally.
Gilmore off the tip. She's going to hit it. What a kill.
That was a great rally. That was one of the longest ones of the match, I think.
That was really good. Majettes get that one to have a 2-point advantage, 16-14. I mean, we're talking about, but Duffner's got to be getting tired.
Yeah, right. This is, and then as a coach too, you tell him just keep getting stronger every serve, and she's just put him in smart spots.
That one barely makes it over again. Vardy to Shaw. Falcon gets it over for the Sabres.
Boy, they needed that.
Great job there by Brooklyn Pudwill. The left-handed, very talented volleyball player that is Brooklyn Pudwill, trying to will her team back. And now, hey, get Marley Falcon to serve.
And she gave them a nice serving run earlier in this set.
Foul sends it over. Watson. And I get what she was trying to do there. There was an open spot that she saw. Just is fatigue coming into play a little bit here, Coach?
Maybe, yeah. I mean, they just came off that crossover. They played a lot of volleyball, and then they hit the road. They went up to Minot North, and so there could be.
The road to a WDA title is one that is not paved. There's a lot of rocks in that road, and trying to overcome certain things that go throughout the season.
All of it, you're working toward the WDA tournament.
Yeah.
And any obstacle that you have and you work through it is just going to make you stronger.
Wow. What a great job there again by Brooklyn to get that one over barely.
Great serve.
Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good.
Absolutely.
17s. Game 4. Gilmore can't handle it. Goes off the hoop. Mistake by the Majettes gives the lead back to the Sabres.
I think coach thought about calling a timeout.
What would you do here? Would you let him play on?
As a coach, sometimes you always say, oh, just one more.
Yeah,
one more.
Bedell connects.
This time it worked out in his favor because that one more, they got the ball back.
Brooke Bedell kind of finding her rhythm here in this Majette volleyball team. Gets them tied up 18-18. Hadley foul. Gonna try to serve this one up, and it goes out of bounds.
I think that was just pure adrenaline from the last play.
But there's great showmanship out here by the Majette volleyball team. They're saying, hey, don't worry about it. Come back, you'll be back.
Absolutely.
Camden Vardy with a lot of words of advice there. Oh! What was that, Coach? What happened?
Trying to get out of the way and just unfortunate.
20-18. Sabres with a 2-point advantage. Camden Vardy knew that one was going to be close. Tried to get out of the way, but it hit her. And then we're going to have a timeout. Majettes. So like you said, Coach, one more. Well, this is the one more.
This is the one more. Now they got to 20. Timeout time.
We're going to pay tribute to a few of our sponsors. Don't go anywhere. Game 4 coming back at you live.
Rooted in the heart of our vibrant communities stands Prevera Bank, offering complete financial services for banking, wealth management, and insurance. From home loans and checking accounts
Let me tell you about the cashback rewards with this account.
to wealth management, we'll help you forge your path ahead.
Let's create a plan to reach your financial goals. Sounds great.
With specialty insurance coverage, our advisors ensure your operation can carry on.
Looks like it's going to be a great harvest.
Welcome back to WDA Volleyball here on the PSP Network. My name is Dallas Hansen, sitting alongside Jenny Walsh. Coach Walsh, you said before this, Dallas, I think this could go 5. And you're correct so far because the Sabres looking good.
Yeah, they got to close it out here. They got to keep their wits about them, but it definitely, they have it within them to send this to 5.
Knutson sends it inbounds. What a nice play by Eve.
Really nice, landed right in front of the line judge.
So 20-19. That timeout for the Majettes was brought to you by First International Bank and Trust. Find them online today at FIBT.com. Deshaw, was that an outstanding campaign so far this year? Wow, look at the connection there. When you need her, she shows up. Camry Volk.
That was great. That'll give them a nice boost. She's been kind of quiet here.
She has. 21-19. Sabres trying to shut the door on game 4. Liz Lenhart sends it over. Gilmore, who's played well for the Majettes, took the safe route there. Duffner to Knutson. Knutson. The chess game continues.
Yeah,
Vardy.
Both teams just looking for an open spot. Oh,
Badell! It's been her night so far. Badell, a big answer for the Majettes.
That was great. There was a lot of tipping, some free balls, and then she just swung it.
Boy, is Brooke Badell happy. Comes to the bench smiling, 21-20. The Jets still down by 1. What a nice placement of that volleyball there, and not able to come up with it defensively was the Majettes.
Good swing by Carly. She might not be the first option offensively, but she came through with a really nice hit.
Bentley Solom, who's had some nice serves tonight, barely raises the net. Gilmore. Wow, great defense by the Sabres. Knutson again! But she touched the net, correct?
Yep, on the follow-through she did.
So the Sabres 2 points away from taking game 4.
Sometimes those middles, they get really big eyes when they see a ball just hanging there.
Gilmore gets it blocked. Great job by Falcon.
Good pickup by Minot.
Goes out of bounds.
Yeah, definitely touched at the net.
Okay. So Cambry Volk again.
It's tough, but you could see the deflection go down then up, so it wasn't much.
Here we go. We've got a Serve Pro set match here coming up. Nice job by DeShaw. Cambry can't make it fall. Pudwell ends it. Legacy takes game 4. Oh, and Pudwell kind of went down awkward there, almost twisted her ankle. But she gets the game-winning kill as that makes 25-20. So game 5, here we come, Coach.
You know, it's great. Early in the season, you don't mind it. You don't mind it. You want to be battle-tested as you move through the year. And so set 5, that's okay.
We're going to take a 2-minute break here as we've got 2 minutes and 40 seconds till our pivotal Game 5. Can the Majettes get a big road win, or will Legacy defend the home turf? We'll find out in 2 minutes.
Can you remember the last time you were certain that your bank had your back or would go the extra mile to give you the service and attention you need? Partnering with the right community bank can make all the difference. We like to think of a community bank as one that supports its local community. You need to know that whatever your financial future holds, your bank will be there to provide practical support. As a community bank, BNC National Bank will be there for whatever you need in the long haul. Reach out to our team today to learn more about how we're able to help you succeed. Member FDIC.
You've worked hard, saved well, and invested wisely. Whether it's paying for a child's education, taking the family trip you've dreamed of, giving back to the community, or funding a confident retirement, we can help you reach your goals. We are passionate about helping you make smart decisions about your spending and saving so you can feel confident about the future while enjoying life today. Together, we can design a personalized plan that takes into account your short and long-term needs and wants, but is flexible enough to adjust as your life changes.
In times of loss, ServPro brings hope. With expertise in Minot and Bismarck, we don't just restore homes, we rebuild lives.
Nobody thinks about personal injury until it happens. But when injury strikes, so will your bills and the turmoil and everything you'll miss out on. It's a mess, and you need someone to help it all make sense. That someone is Schweigert, Clemene, and McBride. We know the territory and the process, and we work smart and hard to get you results. It's easier to get back to normal knowing there's a team behind you. We're the ones the other side doesn't want you to call. We're on your side. We're Schweigert, Clemene, and McBride.
Well, it's been a great night here for volleyball on the PSP Network. We've got Game 5 coming up live here from Legacy High School. Thank you for choosing PSP Network on your Thursday night. Don't forget, tomorrow, the action does not stop as we've got a great schedule coming at you. Myself and Chuck Claremont will be in Mandan, where Shanley comes to visit the Braves. They've got Cheyenne versus Minot High, which promises to be a fun one. And how about that 9-man game? Canmere versus Lewis and Clark Berthold. And don't forget about the A game, Central McLean versus Dickinson Trinity. Two very historic football programs right there with Central McLean and Dickinson Trinity. So make sure you let everybody know that we're going to have 4 football games tomorrow. But first, we've got a Game 5 to take care of here. Live from Legacy High School. Minot High has shown a lot of promise so far, but it's been Legacy with the comebacks. As I'm going to be joined now by Coach Walsh. Coach, Game 5, does it get any better than this?
No, it doesn't. First 1 to 8 usually wins, so you want to, fast start here.
These stats you brought are fantastic, by the way. First 1 to 8, but you did say Game 3 winners win a lot, so we'll see if that comes true tonight.
Yeah, we'll see.
Minot High was able to get Game 3. Oh, how about Pudwell?
She found her rhythm there at the end of that last set, so obviously brought it with her again.
Perfectly set as the lefty is throwing some heat tonight.
It's hard to block a lefty, too. You just don't see it very often.
Gilmore. Nice job to try to find an empty spot there, but it's Watson. Who other than Mackenzie Duffner setting her teammates.
Good save.
Gilmore able to find a spot that time to even us out at 1-1.
She hit one to each side of the court during that rally.
Appreciate some of our sponsors that made tonight possible, one of them being Ryan Family Dealership. Got 5 locations in Minot and Williston, and also First International Bank and Trust. Find them online at fibt.com. Oh, as Vardy wasn't able to come up with that one. What'd you see there, Coach?
Miscommunication. It was kind of like, you got it, I got it, and then nobody has it.
Marley Falcon. Nice spot there. Gilmore again. She's able to tie it up 2-2.
Nice. She's had some really nice kills here.
The firepower that both of these teams have is going to serve them well down the way, I feel.
Yes, I would totally agree with that.
You know, whether you're looking at serving or some of their outside hitters, they've got a lot of firepower. And you said it early on, evenly matched teams, but it's kind of coming down to Pudwell's playing well, Gilmore's playing well. Which one's gonna try to close it up here?
Yeah, if anybody can put 2-3 serves together to get some separation.
Well, just like Duffner in that third game, she was out there forever.
Exactly.
Good hit there by Fettig. Bedell over to Duffner. They get it back. Pudwell not that time. Bedell sends it over. Back and forth we go in a big pivotal Game 5. Oh, and a miscommunication there as the Majets had a chance for a kill, don't you agree?
Yeah, they really did. I mean, it was a free ball coming over. That should be an easy step in. But again, it was really short. I'm not sure if that was on purpose or not. And it just really worked out in their favor.
It's almost like they're waiting for someone to go and they're looking at each other. You go, no, I'll go, you go.
I agree.
3-3 right now, 2 evenly matched teams. Bedell makes contact again. Third hit, can they get it over? They do. Duffner back to Deshaw. Deshaw connects and takes the lead.
That's a fantastic set.
She's not the tallest girl on the court, but when she jumps, I mean, she just can cover some ground.
She's up there.
She's had a lot of big points tonight.
And just how about the confidence that they have in her? She's a sophomore.
Yeah, absolutely. Foul sends it over. Majets 1-point advantage. Fettig tries to get it. Her own firepower going to Shaw again. Being the savior for the Majets. Fettig. Bedell now with a chance. It's blocked. How about that defense from Fettig?
That was much needed.
And the crowd rejoices. 4-4 still.
Looks like the Sabres are trying, if they're tipping it to Duffner, trying to make her play some defense, take the setter out of it, which is really smart.
That is a smart move. Deshaw, speaking of getting somebody out of it, they better watch her. She's starting to heat up. 5-4. Advantage to the Majets. don't count out the comeback kids that are the Legacy Sabres. Shaw now gets to serve. Ooh, almost got that one down.
Great pickup.
Wow, look at the power by Cambry Volk, but good defense by Gilmore. Bedell with a chance. Trouble in paradise. Legacy gets it. Vardy to Duffner to Gilmore. Cambry Volk, two really good back-to-back hits on different possessions. Oh, and Bedell almost crossed the line. Good way to control her body. Eve Knutsen's turn. Eve. Oh, boy. And we talked about it at break, but Brooklyn Pudwell went down awkward after she had that game-winning point, and now she kind of fell the same way.
Yep, she did.
You hate to see that. And she's in a lot of pain.
She really is.
She's been a big, big, big force here for the Legacy Sabres, but I was saying that after she hit that big game point that she went down really awkward.
Yeah, it came down awkward off of that one.
Well, we're going to take a quick break here as a medical staff heads out to Brooklyn Pudwell. Hopefully she's okay. 5-5 here, game 5. We'll be back.
Looking for the ultimate way to relax? Spas Etc., Bismarck's #1 hot tub and sauna dealer, brings luxury and wellness straight to your home. Discover top brands, Sundance Hot Tubs, and Michael Phelps Swim Spas that deliver not just relaxation, but real therapeutic benefits. Right now, save up to $5,000 or enjoy up to 72 months interest-free financing. Visit us today at 1420 East Main Avenue in Bismarck and experience the best deals for yourself.
That your bank had your back or would go the extra mile to give you the service and attention you need. Partnering with the right community bank can make all the difference. We like to think of a community bank as one that supports its local community. You need to know that whatever your financial future holds, your bank will be there to provide practical support. As a community bank, BNC National Bank will be there for whatever you need in the long haul. Reach out to our team today to learn more about how we're able to help you succeed. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to PSP Network's coverage of WDA volleyball, excuse me. My mind was going other places because I'm honestly worried about Brooklyn Pudwell, who was able to walk under her own power, but a big piece of the Legacy Sabres volleyball program just limped off, and that's got to hurt.
Yeah, you got to, somebody's going to come in cold off the bench, more than likely, and so they got to get their rotation settled here, know where everyone's going, and kind of get their wits back about them.
Well, Coach Jen's going to have to rally the troops here. 5-5, a pivotal game 5, and take a look at Brooklyn Pudwell on the bench now. She seems to be back okay. She was pretty upset, but now she's doing okay.
That's a good sign.
Yeah,
good sign.
Fantastic sign. We couldn't really tell for everybody at home if it was a knee, if it was an ankle. We just knew it was the left leg, I believe.
Yep, I think so too.
So we're checking out a few different things here now on the court.
Yeah, Coach Astel's just making sure that everyone's where they should be, no overlapping, because you don't want to give away a point on top of that.
No kidding. 5-5, here we go. Eve wants her chance. Great defense from the Sabres. Wow, look at the defense now. Cambry Volk, she's had a few chances. Sends it in the end.
Just short.
Just short, but I mean, the power that she showed, and that was great defense by Eve Knutsen, granted, but Cambry Volk's been right there.
Yeah, absolutely.
6-5 now. Majets with a 1-point advantage. Jayla Hansen sends it over on the serve. Marley Falcon, hello!
Nice swing. So Legacy is usually in a 6-2, which means they always have 3 hitters in the front and their setters coming out of the back row. So they've switched to a 5-1 now, and so Marley can run behind.
Great points there by the coach, Jenny Walsh, as we've got a 6-7 now.
Oh, she's going to go back in.
Here we go, okay. Pudwell comes back in, that's good to see after the scary twist of that left leg, but she's back in the volleyball game. Marley trying to get this 1-point advantage to 2.
Good defense by Legacy.
It's going to be out of bounds as Cambry Volk A little too much mustard on that one. No, they're going to say it was tipped.
They got a touch over here by the line judge.
The Jets can't believe it. Sabres celebrate. 7-7. Well, Coach, it's been back and forth this whole.
It's tight.
Oh, what a big serve there. Great job by who other than Mackenzie Schielke.
Just coming in off the bench and get an ace. You got to love that.
Ice in her veins. Schielke, can she do it again? The Jets playing some defense. Gilmore. Nice play by Gilmore.
She's used that a few times, that deep tip down the line. It's worked well for her.
Kinsley Gilmore, 5'11 junior. She'll be back next year, Coach.
Love it.
She's only going to get better.
They got a lot of their hitters are underclassmen.
Duffner, she's a senior. She's been a big part of this 5-game series we've had here. Oh, Gilmore able to save that one. I was close. DeShaw again. Yes! But my goodness.
Great set again to find her.
If you're coaching for the Majets, you're just saying, hey, let's find DeShaw.
Just feed her.
Yeah.
Just feed her.
It's time.
Feed her till they stop her.
Guess who? Mackenzie Duffner.
Yeah.
Shades of Game 3.
Absolutely.
We're going to have a timeout here. We're going to keep it right here to thank a few of our sponsors. That timeout was brought to you by First International Bank and Trust. They're a full-service, family-owned, independent community bank built on the bond between their employees and customers. Founded in 1910, growing to serve rural and urban communities across Arizona, Minnesota, North Dakota, and South Dakota. Find them online at fibt.com. And how about BNC National Bank? Your life is busy. We'll make managing your money easy with locations in North Dakota and Arizona. Visit them online today at bnc.bank. Coach, let's put the cap back on you. You're down 8-10 if you're Legacy. You're very much in this game. You've got the firepower. You've got the skill. But what do they got to put together here to make a comeback?
They got to have a good first touch here on the serve. They got to set up their offense. And with a shortened game only going to 15, you just don't have the runway that you do when you go to 25. So you got to get it back, and you have to get it back now.
How about with the Majets? How do you close the door in the big game 5?
They have who they want serving, no doubt. So we're going to tell her, you know what, keep the ball going over and in, put it in a smart spot, and let's keep scoring.
What a night it has been. Thank you for joining us here on PSP Network. Will it be the Minot High Majets or the Legacy Sabres? Time will tell. Marley Falcon, look out below. That was another one. Marley connects. That was well needed.
That was well needed. I'm sure she drew that up in the timeout, and so it worked to perfection.
You know, Marley has had some good points and some not so good points, but what's important is she's still out there playing very hard.
Yeah, and you know, an athlete like her, you can depend on her late game.
Oh, 1,000%. Gilmore can't get that one to fall. They're going to feed it to Watson. It's tipped, and guess what, Coach? Tie game, 10-10.
Right back in it. So we got a game to 5, which, you know, you play that a lot when you're scrimmaging in practice too. We're going to play games to 5, because you gotta play fast in that small amount of time.
Love it, Coach. Great point. Duffner back to Gilmore. Was that in? It was. Excuse me, that was foul to Gilmore, so a good job there. Marley's going to take a seat on the bench.
Yeah, she was sure hoping that was going to be out. She's a good server, but like I say, middles, they're not in there for defense.
Right. Coach with some good words there to Marley Falcon, outstanding student athlete here at Legacy. Watson. Oh, she caught the Majets sleeping a little bit there, tied up again.
I think the touch had kind of helped her out. It was coming right for the libero over here, and that touch made it change directions.
11-11. And guess who's going to serve it up? It's going to be Brooklyn Pudwell, who got injured but has made a comeback. How about that play by Watson?
Yeah, set up by that really tough serve.
Sammy Watson, the 5'9 junior, making her presence known here and gets the 12-11 lead for the Sabres. We're going to have a timeout. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. 12-11, game 5. What more could you ask for here on the PSP Network?
You've worked hard, saved well, and invested wisely. Whether it's paying for a child's education, taking the family trip you've dreamed of, giving back to the community, or funding a confident retirement, we can help you reach your goals. We are passionate about helping you make smart decisions about your spending and saving so you can feel confident about the future while enjoying life today. Together, we can design a personalized plan that takes into account your short and long-term needs and wants, but is flexible enough to adjust as your life changes.
Welcome back to PSP Network. Don't forget about our planning team, financial advisors, and Shots Crossroads post-game show. And then we're going to have our Sports Clips player of the game. Coach, that's whoever wins. It's going to be tough to pick. Been a lot of good pieces tonight. And then also the Spas Etc. home move of the game. But Legacy with a 1-point advantage, 12-11. Pudwell, the lefty, sends it over. Bedell answers again.
Nice play, really nice play. Just how you want to do it after a timeout. Really makes you look good as a coach.
Yeah, it does.
For sure.
Well, they talk about an important part of the game of volleyball is serving. And right now you've got somebody back there that can do it well, and that's foul. Pressure's on, she's able to connect. Pudwell serves it up. Sammy Watson to Gilmore. Back to Deshaw. Deshaw! Oh, wow, what a great play.
She really elevated on that. She had a tough block in front of her. And at 5'8", put it right over him.
Deshaw was able to get it over the Twin Towers there, and right spot, right time. So Hadley foul again. 13-12. Sabres setting up. Bedell, no dice. Gilmore, back to Deshaw. Deshaw just sends it over. A big one here, third hit for Deshaw. She gets it. Pudwell, great defense. Look at that defense from
nice
Bedell.
block,
Bedell
nice
and
block.
Knutson. Coach, what'd you see?
You know, good on both sides. Just that was a really nice rally.
14-12. The Legacy Sabres want time. We're going to keep it right here. We don't want to miss any of this action from this Serve Pro final serve. Don't forget about Serve Pro 24/7 emergency service, trained technicians, advanced technology, fire and water cleanup and restoration at Serve Pro. And how about Minot State? The best way to predict your future is to create it. With over 100 areas of study at Minot State, you learn the degree for the career you desire. With more than 96% of recent Minot State grads employed or continuing their education, MSU grads get jobs, period. Minot State University, be seen, be heard, be you. Coach Walsh, we've seen Bedell for the Majettes play extremely well. And when your role players step into a star player role, how big is that?
It's huge. It really is. Because all you're doing, and they're gaining confidence as it goes, and you know they're going to be there for the whole season now.
It's going to be back up to foul to serve this one over. Game point. But Legacy, they might have a little more in store for us. Foul with ice in her veins, gets it over. Trouble. Sabres survive. Deshaw, can she end it? No! Great job by Pudwell. And here come the Sabres, able to get a point there. Wow, Coach, you all right over there?
Another great rally. Like we are seeing the gloves off. They're just going for it, and I love it.
It's been a fantastic game. Two very evenly matched teams brawling it out in the WDA. Sammy Watson. Deshaw again. Wow, she almost got him again. Vardy. Bedell, left-handed, gets it over. Gilmore saves it. Deshaw pushes it. Oh, this is a big call. It's in. Big call.
That was close. That's really close.
It's about as close as it gets. And that is game. Wow. Talk about an instant classic in the WDA. 15-13. Majettes end it.
Absolutely. That was a barn burner all the way.
All the way. So the Majettes get a huge road win. But, Coach, what did we see from the Majettes that we can take with us for the rest of the season?
You know, they have a solid setter, and I think that's no surprise to anybody. She knows what she's doing. She runs her team very well. But I think we saw some hitters step up, and she got some go-tos and some people that she can trust.
I'm with you. And speaking of with you, we got some decisions to make here. We got our Sports Clips Player of the Game and our post-game show, so don't go anywhere. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, more from our Planning Team Financial Advisors and Shots Crossroads post-game show.
At Shots Crossroads, we make 8 gallons of homemade ranch dressing every day, so you can smother your dinner salad with it, dip those crispy golden French fries in it, and dunk your breaded chicken strips. You can even cover your... Wait, no. You can't put ranch on steak. Or can you? Shots Crossroads. Don't forget the ranch.
So Carson, how do I become a great football player like you?
Well, practice and having a professional team to answer the call and handle anything you throw their way is also important.
Hey Carson, thanks for teaching crew about community banking at First Western. First Western, you can bank on us.
The Jersey Mike's catering box is the easiest way to feed your friends. The hard part is picking your sub. That's why we're having a draft. With the first pick, Sarah from Carolina selects number 13, the original Italian.
You know, I trusted my gut, and that's exactly where the sub's going to go. So
Hold on, we've got a trade. Jake traded his second pick with me, because I'm starved.
Freshly sliced subs to go, wherever you and your friends go. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
For those who dream big, Ackerman Estvold is here with the latest tools and innovations to design smart. Our team of architects and engineers carefully plan every step of construction, making it possible to build bold. And most importantly, we know how valuable it is to give back, ensuring our communities continue to thrive for generations to come. That's Ackerman Estvold.
Welcome back to Legacy High School. We've got our Planning Team Financial Advisors and Shots Crossroads post-game show. Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business success, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. Visit us online at planningteam.com. And hey, how about Shots Crossroads, your post-game headquarters located in Minot, North Dakota. Order online today at shotscrossroads.com. Try out the number 99 burger. Coach, what a fantastic series that was. But tell us, with Legacy, what did you take from tonight?
You know, they got some things to build on. We all know they're athletic, right? And so they got some big blocks at the net. They got to put together some defense. I'd like to see some first ball touches, you know, get up to the setter so they can use those weapons that they have. And that's something that as the season goes on, that's just going to get better and better for them. They got some nice servers in the back, and they have that 6-2 offense. So I think it's going to work well in their favor. They just need to have their ball control dialed in, and they're going to be fine.
Well, how about the Lady Majettes going on the road, picking up a big W here? What were your thoughts with Minot High?
They were aggressive, they were fearless, and you know, a sophomore coming through like that with the confidence that she had, and Deshaw just hitting like that, you have to love that.
Well, it's time for our toughest question of the night, and that's our player of the game, brought to you by Sports Clips. Sports Clips, they bring you the MVP of this matchup. They are the home to the MVP haircut experience, and nothing, I mean nothing, comes close to making you feel like an MVP, quite like the MVP experience at Sports Clips. Tonight's Sports Clips player of the game is Everett Deshaw, and it was in times of need and despair sometimes for the Lady Majettes that she came through. And your thoughts with Miss Deshaw?
Well, as the whole match went on, Mackenzie Duffner, the setter for Minot, just found Deshaw, and she got the ball over, and then they got their connection going. And so you're right. In times of chaos or in times of trouble, she just looked for her. Like, help me. I'm going to get you this ball, get it over the net, and she came through.
Now it's time for our Spas Etc. move of the game. It's time to bring a spa to your home. Stop in at Spas Etc. and they will find a massive inventory and a next-level sales team that can help you, the consumer, find the perfect spa, sauna, or game for your rec room. Everything you need and more is at Spas Etc. What was tonight's move or hit of the game for you, Coach?
You know, I really liked Everett Deshaw's back row attack. when they got that connection going and they knew that they could use that, it seemed to just build momentum within the Majette's team. And so that's what I would say.
Yeah, I'm with you. By the way, I had so much fun with you tonight. It was great to meet you and to learn about the game of volleyball a little bit more than I already did. Fantastic job.
Yeah, thanks. It's fun to be back.
Yes.
Volleyball in the fall, nothing better.
I agree. It's becoming a big thing. And speaking of fall sporting events, we've got some big stuff coming to you live tomorrow night. So don't forget to subscribe to PSP Network. And also, it's going to be a big night of football starting right around 6:30 all around the great state of North Dakota here. My name is Dallas Hansen alongside Jenny Walsh. For all of our crew that helped produce, Nick Holberg, everybody at home, thank you for tuning in. We are going to bid you a good night from Legacy High School. Thank you for choosing PSP Sports.
The nuances of cutting men's hair.
Less pomp, more adore, huh, Brittany?
Square face, wavy hair.
Mid-fade with a textured top. Finish it off with a hard part and taper that neckline, coach.
Cowlick, what's the move? It's not just all about hard work here.
Hit all. 7. Pressure. Points. Yeah.
It takes expertise to be a sport clip stylist.
Here?
That's the spot. Right there, huh?
Sport Clips, the pros in men's hair.
Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of Finland Civic. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors, LLC, a registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors, LLC, and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow the PSP Network on all social media platforms and hit that subscribe button on YouTube. PSP Network. It's game day.
As Shots Crossroads, We make 8 gallons of homemade ranch dressing every day, so you can smother your dinner salad with it, dip those crispy golden French fries in it, and dunk your breaded chicken strips.